shrink a whole foot after the loading screen ended. Give me a second to try to figure out why I am a foot shorter than I'm supposed to be.
Why are you so small?
Do I have to like recalibrate? Hold on. I did just have to recalibrate. Maybe I like started slouching like an entire foot or something. I don't know.
You know, it happens.
Yeah, it's just one of those days where you just, slouch an entire foot in 5 minutes without realizing. We got it! I got it though! Can you guys hear both of us? Are we okay? At least in the most basic sense of audible for now anyway. No one's muted!
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I haven't seen anyone yell that anyone's muted. I'll take that as a good sign. For a quick introduction for everyone who just came in. Hello, I'm the CEO of Playasia, Obake Pam. I worked really hard to catch up in NIKKE before the anniversary live stream. After this, other than Bond stories, I'll be 100% caught up on anything story related. Yeah!
Wow.
And today we are joined by Clara. Do you want to introduce yourself to everybody again?
Hello, I am the Lightning Gaijin. I like cinnamon buns.
Let's go! Oh god, I'd kill for one of them right now. They're so good.
I know. Oh my god, especially those like weird flavored ones. They have like Oreo cinnamon buns. What the heck is
I've never
that?
heard of those. Is it like
Oh,
a limited edition thing, or is it just weird recipes that people make?
it's like a weird like fancy cinnamon bun stores.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I think the only cinnamon bun store that I know is one where they just make cinnamon buns like really fresh, but for some reason they pour like the icing on last minute. I prefer them without icing, but it's so melty that when you eat it, it gets all over your face.
Yeah, and all of your fingers.
Yeah.
I just want to bathe in food.
To be fair, if it gets on your face and fingers, that's like snack for later, right? Whenever you're hungry.
Exactly!
You're like, oh yeah, there's still some yummy there.
It's like getting things stuck in your teeth.
Yeah. It's like you get a surprise bit of the yummy taste later, and you're like, oh, I thought that was all gone.
Yeah.
Like a nice piece of chicken or something, all of a sudden, you're like, oh my god, delicious.
Exactly.
Even though you should probably be concerned. I mean, sometimes if it still tastes good, then why be concerned? It's delicious, right?
Exactly. As long as it hasn't been like days. Look, brush your teeth.
Oh,
okay?
yeah, no.
Don't be like me.
If it's days, that's a problem. But if it's like a couple hours, it's not really any different than sitting in your stomach. Your mouth's got like digestive juices anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's the same
fine.
thing. It's the same, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be doing the True Flavor event today. And now that you know a bit more about NIKKE, the last event was really weird. I'm hoping this one might resolve it or give like a better introduction to the series other than girl goes around licking everything until she decides to vor herself.
Hey, I'm hoping it gets weirder.
There's definitely been events that were a little freakier than that, or at least Bond stories. Ooh. But I think it's the first time anyone's tried to cannibalize themselves. That's a new one.
It had to happen eventually.
Yeah. Speaking of which, though, I saw that you were playing The Coffin of Andy and Lily.
Yeah.
Well, did you get past chapter 2 yet, or are you still in the early stuff?
I think I'm still on chapter 1. I just made to leave the apartment or whatever.
Okay, so you didn't pass me then. How are you enjoying it? Because it really surprised me. I really enjoyed the writing. It was really fun.
Yeah, I like the writing. Like I thought that it was just gonna be like edgy 13-year-old like I am so angst, but it's actually good. So
yeah, the writing is really witty. I was really impressed by like just the craftsmanship that went into it. Like a lot of the stuff you think might not mean anything, later it all comes back around and you just remember the little details and you're like, oh no. I'm happy to see more people playing it again. I hope you do enjoy it. It's long though. I love how everyone's It's like, oh,
Yeah, I've
chapter 1 is
heard.
like 4 hours, and then I'm 12 hours in, and I'm like, I'm still on chapter 1.
Oh god, yeah, I've heard it's supposed to be like 12, 13 hours or something.
Yeah, it's a lot
Good
longer.
God.
I think people forget that, you know, with VTubers, we tend to yap and not shut up a lot, so it's kind of hard for us to time stuff. Like, it takes us 2 times minimum what other people would take to play something.
Real true.
Yeah. I never understand when I see VTubers that are actually like capable of speedrunning something and finish it in like a normal time frame, and just like how. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I've seen people on stream clear the NIKKE event in like 1 or 2 hours, and I'm just sitting here like, how? How? I'm sorry that we will probably not take one or 2 hours.
You know, we'll do it at our own pace.
Yeah!
Huh?
I'm like half dead today anyway, so I might be a little out of it. Apologies, employees.
Oh yeah. Oh, same.
Yeah, my voice for crust.
My eyes are closed.
Yeah. You know, if we get half the words right with the eyes closed, that's gonna be amazing. We're doing our best. We're in a state of like death right now, so we'll do our best to attempt. Is all we can do. But yeah. Is the volume good now that you've heard us yapping for a bit? Is there anything that we need to do before we get started? Just so that we don't get into the event only to find out that it's terrible. Please be honest, if it's good enough, it's not good enough. Good enough is never acceptable for our standards, please.
Real true.
Mm-mm-mm.
Come on, man. Be harsh.
Yeah. Be mean, tell us it sucks. It sucks. Oh, that alone is a problem. I have redeems twice. Hold on.
Oh,
I shouldn't have them on at all, but I don't have the energy to figure that out, so I'll just turn off one of them, and that should be good enough. I'm not gonna interact with them today, though, guys. It's a collab. I zoomed into myself. It's a collab, and I'm not gonna subject you to any regimes, so we're not gonna interact with them if you guys set them off, okay?
Oh.
Sounds good. Volume really is good. Oh my god, it's a miracle. That never happens. Let's go! Okay. Well then, is the BGM like 5% too loud? Let's give it a second in case anyone agrees on that. If the BGM is too loud, we can lower it a little bit. I might have cranked it up when I did a solo stream, but I'm not 100% sure. No, it's good. It is indeed. Okay, I've seen mixed signals, but if multiple people think it's maybe too loud, I'd rather have it a little too quiet than a little too loud, so... How's this? I turned it down a percentage. I don't know what the percentage was.
Could be 70%, could be 2%.
It could be 70, it could be like 0.5. We don't know. Perfect. Okay, I'll take it. That seems good. Okay. From what I understand, apparently in this event, as I was mentioning earlier, Crust has like almost all the lines. So I'm just gonna do Crust, and Clara's gonna do everything else.
Let's go.
If there's ever a point where it's just too much though, and you want me to take any of the smaller characters, just let me know and I can try. But this one should be kind of...
I remember none of my voices, so...
That's okay. I'm not going to be
let's
able to do the
go.
same one because I'm at like 2% of the energy of last time. So, it's fine. I won't be able to do my squeaky... Oh shit. I didn't finish unlocking the event. Oh, we'll have to do that later. I'm sorry! Okay, perfectly ordinary taste. We can start with the... Ow! Ow! Shit! Hold on! Ow!
Oh my... Oh!
I just pulled a splinter out of my finger. I don't even know how I got a splinter.
Oh,
Okay,
oh my god, I
splinter
just...
has been removed.
Oh. Splinters are terrible. What are you doing? Woodworking? Why you got a splinter?
I don't know where it came from. There's no jagged edges on my desk. I'm just gonna sip on my tea and cope that that's not gonna happen again. 'Cause I don't know where it came from.
Girl, you gotta go to the hospital.
Yep,
Get
I die.
it clean.
I might die from the splinter wound. Alright, we start with some bread.
Okay. My mind doesn't feel overwhelmed.
Also, lie. We're both like already overwhelmed.
Real.
Hmm.
It's not some strangely exotic or stimulating flavor, but I can actually taste it.
Oh, so it's jumping right back into the ending of the other event. So my guess is maybe it is just a direct continuation.
Ooh. At long last, I finally found it. The taste I've been searching for all my life.
Taste was me.
Yeah, literally. One beautiful beyond all comprehension. Pure and untainted by information. It's divine. Bunbush.
Really? Congratulations, Bratty! Have your taste buds transformed, you think?
No, I don't think so. It's only the common.
I misread that for a second as con man, and I was like, who's con man?
Oh, command. Like, I was really confused. I was like, what's a common?
Yeah, I was like, me too. Just for a minute, I was like, that does not make sense to me.
No, I should call him Bunbush from now on. Bunbush is the only one I get this flavor from.
I see. And here I was hoping my meals would be the pathway to your happiness. She's gonna get jealous. That's the event. She's angry and jealous. She's gonna cook the commander and be like, do my meals satisfy you now?
Oh my god. Oh my god. That actually makes sense though.
Looks like I lost out to Mr. Gourmand. At any rate, seeing you this happy while you're eating makes me happy. So this is a positive development. Let's throw a party as a celebration. I made a bunch of tasty treats. Let's see if I can hold out this voice for 600 lines. Oh god.
I was gonna say, you're kind of pulling it off. I don't know.
I'm gonna die.
Will Bunbush be coming too?
Not sure. I suppose if we want to be certain, we can invite him. But then again, he has been awfully busy lately.
Has he? Sorry, but I'll have to take a rain check on that party.
Oh my god, chat's going crazy. I keep seeing the celebration explosion on my end. I don't know if that's just my end. It's going crazy.
Oh.
It has not stopped
she knows
explosive hearts and confetti since I started streaming to the point I cannot read below it. It's just so... I'll send you a screenshot so you can see like what I'm looking at. I cannot see anything. I don't know if it's just me. It's like, it's going crazy.
Oh, what? Wait, I've never seen it look like that before.
I cannot see anything.
What the heck?
It's constantly moving too.
Oh my god.
Okay, anyway. It's cute. I'm not, if anyone's doing it, I'm not mad. It's kind of funny. I literally can't see.
I've never seen it take up the whole chat like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh? Why? Are you sick?
No, I'm fine.
Then how come you don't want to be a part of the festivities? She's like, I don't want to eat anything but the commander anymore. This party is supposed to be for you.
It's just... I have no reason to ingest any of your food anymore.
Oh god, it really is going to be the
my
Yandere
God.
event. Oh no.
It's so mean.
I know.
Why would you say that?
What do you mean?
I've found a new taste, and that's all I want to experience now.
But isn't her job to literally like safety test food for the Ark? Doesn't she still need to do her job?
Maybe she only did her job because she had to, like bodily, you know.
Yeah.
But now that she's found this taste, she's like, I quit.
Yeah. Casually quits her job to lick the commander all day. I don't know if that's her life or like. I don't know, man.
Oh,
Are you talking about Mr. Gourmand?
Yeah. So if Bambouche doesn't come to the party, there's no point in me attending.
All we have to do is go to the party then.
Yeah. I'm already familiar with the taste of your food. So it isn't new. And it doesn't bring out joy in me.
She really said your food does not spark joy.
I know, what the heck?
So mean. But I...
You'll have to enjoy the party without me, Crust.
Oh, wait! Freddy! So this is gonna be the tragic part we didn't get last time.
Damn.
I guess last time actually we did get some tragedy. I forgot how weird it got when she started eating herself. That was a little weird. Huh? Hold on. I'm in my room. It was all just a dream. Except it probably wasn't. Man! The weird stuff that my mind conjures up. Anyway, this is the critical moment. I've got to bust my butt and cook something that Brady will find delicious. Unless Brady doesn't try it.
Oh.
Bubble, bubble, let's boil the stew. Let's grill up the meat. Now, we plate it up nicely and... ta-da! The special multi-course breakfast is complete. Enjoy, Brady! She's like, feed it to the commander, I'll eat it through.
Oh. Actually, not a bad idea.
Mm.
Isn't this a bit overkill?
I got excited while cooking and maybe I did go a bit overboard. If there are any leftovers, I'll pack them up in a lunchbox for you.
Okay. Oh my god, the dog might be barking. Ah! Oh my god.
You're good.
Thanks for this.
Sure thing!
The combination of ingredients is remarkable, and the flavor balance is impeccable. Wait, so it was actually a dream? Or is this a dream?
It might have been like a dream, I think the exact wording. Like, it's probably Crust thinks she's not needed anymore. But Brady's still willing to work. She's just not like as interested, maybe.
You clearly were more emotionally invested in this than usual. It's very cute, I must say.
Okay, but what about the taste? What do you think?
It's nice.
See, she's still normal.
The taste is identical to what it usually is. Uh-oh.
So it hasn't changed? Oh no. Okay, that's it! I've decided!
Decided what?
I, Crust, will be closing the kitchen! Starting today, I will dedicate myself to researching food further.
Where's this coming from all of a sudden?
Her nightmare.
Oh my
Until
god.
my research is finished, you, Brady, are banned from the kitchen. She's so offended. She's like, but how do I eat?
What the heck? Excuse me?
I didn't see that coming, to be honest. She's so desperate to feed Brady, and instead she just like fires her. What do you mean?
Yeah, basically, yeah. And close the kitchen. That can't be good for the... Is this a colony?
It's like this giant group of people living underground. There's also we're military people. Like we need that sustenance. Like why are you closing the kitchen? It's a bad idea. Hello, students. Oh, she's teaching at the school. That's cute.
Oh.
It's nice to meet you all. I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad, and I've got a special lesson prepared for you today. Students, do you want to be students? And what's so special about today's lesson, you ask? We'll be having an assistant helping us today. That's you, the assistant.
Oh, hello everyone.
Yeah! The student.
Oh, hello.
To think that the entire school is gathered to listen to my lecture! It's enough to make me a bit nervous. The entire school fits in one classroom. That's so sad. I mean, for context, if the students fail to graduate 3 times, they're terminated.
Terminated in what way? Like the...
Turned into science experiments until they die.
Nah, they're turned into the... What's the food called again?
Oh god, Splenderman! We don't know, maybe.
That's my take on it. Oh.
Maybe that's why it starts in the school. Maybe we'll find out. Now then, in today's lesson, we'll be covering 3 main topics. 1, edible ingredients that can be found on the surface. 2, things that you should never eat. 3, practical training on making food that's easy to store and won't spoil quickly. Are you all excited? Whoa. In that case, let's get started.
Alright.
Yeah.
I don't know how to sound like multiple people at once.
So for Ayn, she's a gatherer who's like really into fashion, basically. And really lazy.
Oh,
She hates
hell
school.
yeah.
She just wants fashion.
Oh, hell yeah. Ray.
Ray is also a very bright child. Like, think the type of child. Her English voice is like really, really chill, but then her JP voice is kind of like every time she's annoyed.
Oh God.
Just the brattiest brat you can imagine. That's Ray.
Oh no. Yeah. Isn't the food Miss Crust showed up supposed to be brown?
That sentence makes no sense.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what? Maybe showed us?
Probably, yeah.
How come yours is black?
Oh, Ray does not know how to cook.
Nuts.
Or maybe she added a bunch of like chocolate or something.
That's because Naru stinks at cooking!
Blames her pet penguin for ruining her. Naru is the robot penguin.
10G of sauce.
Yummy.
10 more grams. Boring.
Really, just letting the robot cook for her? Wow.
You see, they're not even following the recipe.
Oh, and Zwei is like the student who actually cares. Like she's kind of straight A student who is actually smart and gets annoyed at the other 2.
Oh God. Oh God. Maybe the problem is that you're leaving it to Naru instead of doing it yourself. I can't remember which one's rich anymore.
Ray is the really annoying child.
Okay. What's wrong with that? Naru and I are practically one being after all. So, did you just insult yourself a moment ago?
Whoops. Her face is beautiful. I love Ray so much.
What is that? I meant we're like 2 separate beings, united together, but not as one. Things seem to be going more or less okay in P class.
That's pretty normal, actually. That's okay considering. Every time we've seen them in recent events, it was like super trauma time, so they sound happy for once. I'll take it.
How about the other side of the class? Oh no, there's more kids.
Yep.
Oh God.
Tia and Naga, they're kind of like best friends and rivals at the same time. The way that I like to describe Tia is how one of our guests described her. Tia's the blonde one. She's very head empty, titties full. That's her entire personality.
Oh, okay.
Not a single brain cell, just like completely out there. And then Naga is like very responsible. She basically is a mom to Tia because Tia is useless. Yeah.
Oh. Oh god, so this is the left one. Okay.
That's true. Naga's also a tease.
I don't have a lot of voices left. Wow, you're really good at this, Tia. Do you cook often?
Not really.
That's literally exactly Tia's voice, I think.
I just followed the instructions, and it turned out well.
My goodness! Hold on a second. You finished rather quickly! May I have a bite?
Of course.
It's very nice, but don't you think it's a bit too sweet? Tia's like, no such thing.
Is it? I thought it was perfect.
Tia basically only eats desserts, like actually nothing else, just only dessert.
Same.
Naga, do you want to try it?
Sure.
What do you think? Is it too sweet?
It's definitely on the saccharine side. What is saccharine?
I think it just means like really sweet, cause like aren't like polysaccharides like sugars? I think.
Don't look at me, I got no idea.
It's been a while since I did biology. I remember it. I also learned biology in French, so I really don't know it.
Oh, yep, that happens. But it's certainly something you'd enjoy.
You bet it is. It's perfectly suited to my tastes.
Well, it's not like you're making this for someone else. So, as long as it tastes good to you, that's all that really matters.
It's just custom made.
Everyone's taste buds are different after all. Isn't that right, Miss Crust?
Yes! That's right! Good job, Tia!
Thanks. I should make something for Naga too.
Aw, that's nice of you, Tia.
Except Naga's like, I don't want to eat that though.
I'm excited to try what you make. Things seem to be going well on the other side of the room as well. I think today's lesson should go off without a hitch.
Every time I hear this, I just think of the body discovery from Danganronpa because it's like the exact same tune.
I mean, that's like the typical school bell
Yeah,
for Japan.
For me, my school bell was really annoying. It was kind of like, brrrr, like this really angry death noise. And every time it went off at the end of class, I'd just be like, ah! And like jump in my feet. I never got used to it.
Oh my god.
That's all for today's lesson. Feel free to enjoy the food that you've made for yourselves. I scored each dish, so be sure to check what I wrote down.
Okay. I didn't do too bad. How do you do, Tia?
Right down to the middle for me as well. My score probably isn't too high since I didn't follow the recipe.
I just imagine when she says that, like she made a completely different thing entirely.
Yeah.
Like supposed to make cupcakes, decides to make one giant cake in a pan or something. It's like, it's one cupcake, it's just really big.
Yeah, it's a big cupcake, you know what? You should have submitted the one that you made for me.
Maybe I should have. But I didn't want to give you the food that I'd given to Miss Crust. You can try it later.
And give it your own score as well. Sure. Oh, that was the... Oops.
You're good.
Sure,
I didn't
that'd
even
be
notice
fine.
until you did, and then I was like, oh.
Weren't you about to leave, Crust?
Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm going. Oh boy, she's spacing out so hard.
Why is she so weird?
I
What's
don't know.
happening?
Her dream must still be like super overwhelming her. So this is Marciana. She's very like kind of calm and collected and very professional. She's a teacher who just really wants to be a good teacher, but she's kind of like shy and awkward and not always the best at connecting with people. Just to ignore the riding crop in her belt. Just don't worry about it. And her belly button ring has a canon reason for existing. I think it's a radar of some sort. I don't remember what it does right now, but it's a canon purpose belly ring. Yeah, best Gap Moe teacher is a good way to word it. She's kind of cold and distant on the surface, but she's actually like a cinnamon roll who's kind of awkward.
I got nothing left, so this is okay. Here we go. Thank you both for conducting that lesson today.
And we're scared. Also, don't worry about it.
He's officially British, I don't care.
You can combine some stuff too if you want. I often sometimes just give up, and then some of the voices are the same, or for some of them I'm just like hello there, whatever comes out at that point. Don't worry about getting them perfect.
Crust did most of the work. I barely did anything.
That's not true. Your presence alone was incredibly reassuring.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I was helpful in some way. But Crust, wasn't today supposed to be a filming day for your cooking show? How did you manage to find the time for this?
Slacking. Oh, no worries. We'll be showing a rerun today. Isn't it like a YouTube channel though? How do you show a rerun on like a YouTube channel?
Oh, is it?
I think.
Hey, you could do. I've seen it before.
True. Just when you go away or whatever, just put on a stream and be like, "This is from last month. Pretend it's new. Please entertain yourself, chat."
Yeah. I see. Well, I shouldn't take up any more of your time. Everything's been taken care of, so you're free to leave whenever you like.
All right. Thank you again for the opportunity.
See you next time, Marciana. See you, Commander.
Thanks again for helping, Mr. Gourmand.
It was a fun experience for me, too.
Where are you off to now?
I don't have any real plans, so I was planning on returning to the commander's room.
I see. Are you hungry by any chance? She's trying to fatten me up to cook me, I swear.
Bruh. Well, now that you mention it, I've been smelling delicious food all day, but I haven't been able to eat anything.
I would die smelling yummy food and not being able to eat it. I'd sneak it. I would just go like behind the student desk, take a bite when no one's looking. And that tells me you're hungry, all right. I at least got to sample the dishes the students made throughout the day, but you didn't get to eat anything. If you're free, would you like to come to my kitchen and have something to eat? I thought the kitchen was closed.
Yeah, actually.
I don't trust it.
Would that be okay?
Of course. This is pay you for that would be my pleasure.
Then allow me to graciously accept your offer.
Wonderful. Let's go. I'm still suspicious of her, though. Ta-da!
Oh, the music. Oh.
Welcome to the Cooking Oil Kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. Have a seat over there, if you would. Wait just a minute, and I'll whip up something nice and special for you.
No worries, you can take your time.
Actually, I intended on inviting you here all along. I never would have guessed. Never, ever.
You don't say.
So I planned out the meal and prepped all the ingredients earlier.
What if I had said no?
Yeah, I know, true. It's like, are all of them gonna go to waste now? It really won't take any time at all. Chef hat's bigger than her head. You don't know. There could be a skull under this hat that is that shape. We don't know. You never know.
That's where she keeps her brain power.
Or a rat. It's just a rat doing all the cooking.
That's where she keeps her... What's that thing where it's her conjoined twin?
There's another head! You're right.
Who secretly does all of the cooking for her.
She takes the hat off and it's just Bready's detached.
Oh, God.
Today's menu is a special seafood course. I'll start off with a light appetizer.
With cooking as wonderful as crusts, you need to experience it with multiple senses. First with sight, then smell, and then taste. To do anything less would be a disservice to such fine cuisine. Ow.
This event's gonna make me so hungry again.
I know. It's the best thing I've ever tasted.
So, you like it?
It's divine.
I'm glad you like it.
I'm the one who's glad, considering I get to try such heavenly cuisine.
God, I wish that was me.
No. By the way, you mentioned earlier that today's episode was a rerun. Did something happen?
Oh, if there wasn't any traumatic accidents or anything. Because you had to specify traumatic accident, now I'm not.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I didn't mention a traumatic accident, Chris. I simply decided to close down the kitchen and cancel all my plans so that I could focus on cooking research.
Cooking research?
Yeah, researching ways to make the commander tasty. Yes. As the chef, my first goal was always to create food that Brady would be happy with. But instead, you're the one who's achieved that.
It would seem that way, yes.
This is when the anger comes out. So that means I need to get my butt in gear. I'm going to develop dishes that will make Brady happy too.
Oh, God. Ooh.
The anger. So, Mr. Gourmand, I have a few things to ask of you for my research. Could you help me?
What is it?
Well, first... Oh no. She needs to know what he tastes like to make food that tastes like the commander. Oh God. She's like, I need to know how to season you properly, sir.
Oh my God.
Can I...
The cannibalism arc.
lick you? Just once? Yep, the cannibalism arc that none of us wanted, but we all deserved, apparently.
What? Not you too.
That's not what you think! My taste certainly diverges from Brady's. But I'm curious what it is about you that has Brady so obsessed with your flavor. But then we'll just have two of them. We cannot let her.
So this is for research purposes then?
Precisely! If I taste you, I might get some inspiration. For spices. to spice me with.
If that's the case, help yourself.
I love how the commander's just like, sure. Just,
Yeah, everything's normal now.
he's not surprised by anything anymore. He's like, it's probably the most normal thing I've been asked all day. Just whatever.
Oh god.
Ugh.
After washing my hands in the sink, I hold them out to Crust.
God, this is my turn where I have to lick the microphone or whatever. God damn it.
Let's go.
Ugh.
Here you are.
Wow! Thanks for agreeing to this. Alright, here I go. She's like, I don't wanna, it's weird.
How is it?
She's like, tastes like shit.
No.
I'm not sure. Nothing's really standing out to me. I guess she's used to tasting flesh, then eats everyone who says her food's bad.
God.
I figured that'd be the case. Mr. Gourmand, can I ask you for one more flavor? Or favor? Oh my god, I cannot read.
Oh god. I don't even want to know what one more flavor would be. Oh god. Oh, please, no. What is
The
it?
event's defeating us and we're barely into it. Could you write down everything Brady said about or after teasing you?
All of it?
I don't know if all of
Like,
it
are
is
you sure
probably,
you
like,
want me to
safe
write that?
down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, please. It's not too much of an imposition, is it? We'll just like omit some of it, maybe.
Yeah, just make it safe for life, you know. Okay, I'll try.
Alright, let's see.
Oh god. Okay, we're inviting Brady over. A few days after receiving Crust's request.
I'm surprised Brady could wait a few days.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's ready. She is ready. Oh my god.
So sweet. Your hand is delectable when it's covered in chocolate.
Imagine hearing these lines out of context.
Oh god. Haven't you already tried this with chocolate before?
Last time was with dark chocolate. Today, it's milk chocolate. This is sweeter, so it's even better than before.
Unpopular opinion. Dark chocolate's better. I don't like milk chocolate.
Oh hell no. Get out of here with that.
It's too
What
sweet.
the heck?
I don't have much of a sweet tooth.
Oh my god.
I eat straight up baking
what?
chocolate, like no sugar, like no sweetener.
Ew!
I also found out the hard way
Ow.
you can poison yourself eating too much unsweetened chocolate because it's too powerful. I ate so much I threw up.
Oh my god. Is
Yeah.
that what happened to me that one Christmas?
Potentially, 'cause you know how chocolate can like kill dogs? Apparently it's the same for people, it just takes a lot more of it.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
Could I spend the whole day licking your hand?
Damn.
Oh. Absolutely not.
Too bad.
Don't you need to get back to the kitchen at some point?
No, I was fired.
Yeah.
Quite the opposite. I couldn't go even if I wanted to. Crust is apparently doing some cooking-related research and told me I'm banned until it's finished.
It's me, I'm the research.
She won't even allow you inside the kitchen?
Nope. To be honest, I'm a little startled. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Do you think something might be wrong?
Have you heard anything more from Crust after the ban?
Not a word. She said that if she needed anything, she'd call me.
I see.
Still, I do like that I get more time to taste you, Bumbush.
Imagine quitting your job just so you can lick some random person all day.
Hell yeah.
Living the life.
I think... I think you've licked off all the chocolate by now.
Let me taste a little bit more.
Oh.
She's like, I don't need the chocolate.
Oh my god.
Absolutely divine. The taste is completely unique to me. Completely pure. I'm so happy. If I let Crust know the full extent of Breddy's... Oh, if I let Crust know the full extent of Breddy's reactions and descriptions...
Yeah.
Something tells me it'd break her heart.
Just like a tiny bit, maybe. Or weird her out, or
God.
both, man. I knew it.
Wait, don't get the wrong idea.
Thank you, Mr. Gourmand. She's like, I'm happy you were honest at least. Now I know for sure
Know what?
that you must die.
Oh, rip.
Breddy doesn't care about normal food or how it tastes. She needs something pure, where information doesn't even factor into the equation. I'm going to try and create a dish which has the exact taste she craves. But she reads information and everything. It's not possible.
Yeah.
Unless it's literally made of me.
Are you sure you could make something like that?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I may not be brimming with confidence, but I'm gonna give it a shot regardless. I want to make food with my own hands that'll make Breddy happy. Something meant just for her.
Sounds impressive. Let me know if there's anything I can help with.
Ominous foreshadowing.
Dun dun dun.
Well, since you offer,
Oh god.
would you be interested in being my cooking assistant?
I'm not that good at cooking.
That's okay. Actually, you're essential for the recipe I'm working on because you're the main ingredient.
Oh, really? Very well then. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. Yeah, the commander should probably run.
Oh.
Oh, I
What are
think
these
this is where the event
noises?
started again, maybe, except not a dream this time. Oh, wait, no, it's probably just
Oh.
normal kitchen noises. Never mind.
Yeah, no, because wasn't she cooking for Breddy that time?
Yeah. Nice kitchen noises, though. They do sound really, like, realistic.
Yeah. Shouldn't I be doing more than sitting back and watching you?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Gourmand. I forgot you were there. You can help me now.
What do I need to do?
Ignore my stomach growling, guys. I'm sorry. That food in the event is too powerful. Rub your fingers in everything that I've made. So I'm literally just getting my sweat on all the ingredients.
Oh.
Wow!
Aww. Huh?
That's so disgusting. If I knew
Ew.
somebody like rubbed their sweat all over the ingredients, I wouldn't eat it anymore, man. That's nasty.
What if it was your Oshi, man?
I might take at least one more moment of pause and consider. I still might turn that shit down though. But I would very seriously consider.
I might eat it all.
Was fair.
I
I
don't
get
know.
sick really easily, so anyone not washing their hands before touching food like freaks me the hell out.
What's the thing? Like, if they wash their hands.
Okay, if they wash their hand, maybe. No
hands.
germs, only sweat. That might be okay.
Because then it wouldn't taste like him. It would taste like the germs.
Yeah.
So you would
Like,
have to.
If the food it's warm enough, in theory, they'd still get their sweat in it probably. But then no germs.
Yeah, well,
Then everyone's winning!
exactly. Exactly!
Maybe.
Mm.
Brady said that food touched by your hands tastes pure to her. So, I figured if we go backwards from there, instead of you being the food, we just make you sweat all over it.
Oh.
Perhaps you touching this food will imbue it with the taste that Brady yearns for. I think it'll make for a fantastic experiment, don't you? These two are equally as weird now, honestly.
Sure.
The soups and stews are still hot, so you can start with the other dishes first.
You really want me to rub my hands over these?
I certainly do. It'll be the perfect way to imbue them with your flavor. Or just put my hand in the soup, boil it, just infuse it. Also, thank you so much,
Skin
John Markley, for
peels
the
off.
raid on Twitch. I really, really appreciate it.
Let's go!
I do not have a Twitch window up to give a shout out. Oh god, hold on. For
Oh
anyone who just
no!
came in, I'm the CEO of Players at Obake Pin, and we are here voice acting the new event in NIKKE. I forget the name of it right now because I am like dead today, but thank you for coming in. Do you want to give another speed intro while I type up a shout out real quick?
I am the Kaminari Gaijin. I want raisin bread, but I haven't bought it, and I still don't know why. Every day I see the raisin bread, and I never convince myself to get it.
For some reason, you saying you want raisin bread made me really crave garlic bread.
Oh!
I think I'm gonna have to make some garlic bread after stream. I really need some garlic bread now.
I wish there was like all the garlic bread is usually it's made on like baguette bread.
Yeah.
I want like a soft garlic bread.
That's what I have actually. It's like a gigantic loaf that's soft in the middle. I don't buy bread very often, but where I'm kind of sick, I wanted it as a treat. It's like this gigantic, thick, soft loaf, and it's like really, really spongy garlic bread.
Yeah, I love soft bread. I don't like chewing things.
It depends for me on like the flavor of it. I like both types of bread. The best bread though is croissants. No one can disagree.
Oh my god, yes, croissant!
I had a croissant once that was made out of mochi. It was really a weird experience.
Oh. I love croissant. I love making them because then you can put anything you want in them.
Oh god, that's intimidating. Making. I got a Final Fantasy cookbook, and one of the recipes is for a croissant, and it has like the hardest level difficulty. It literally says savage difficulty recipe. Like I don't think I could make a croissant.
You know, they're not that hard, and you get to roll them up all cute.
They scare me. I disagree.
And you
Maybe
put
you're just like a
Nutella in the
genius
middle?
chef.
Oh hell no!
Or do you use
I
like,
will say
croissant
though,
dough?
baking is more my forte. I don't cook.
I'm the opposite. I'm really good at cooking, even though no one believes me. But when it comes to baking, it's hopeless. Chad thinks I'm crazy.
I don't
though.
understand.
Baking requires measurements. I'm the type of person, I don't cook with measurements.
Yeah.
I cook with feelings.
See, that's the thing. I can't do this feeling like cook it until it is golden brown. What the hell is golden brown? What does that mean?
Oh, I just cook and then I walk out of the room and come back when I think it's probably maybe done. Which I don't recommend doing because I've walked back into black smoke a couple times. Don't be me.
Yeah, I did that. I did that yesterday, and then I burnt my toast.
Oh god. Everything's okay though, hopefully.
Did you write your thing? Oh god.
Yeah. Oh wait! I did write it. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm glad the commander understands my point of view.
No. He does.
It's a hygiene issue. Don't rub your hands all over
Oh.
the food.
Isn't that a hygiene issue?
Yeah! It'll be fine. I mean, she's licking his hands anyway, so actually it's not that much of a difference. Buddy slurps on your fingers without the thought of hygiene ever crossing her mind. Ugh.
True. Seeing the glint in Crust's eye, I can tell she is being completely serious. I reluctantly start to caress the food before me.
That's the weirdest sentence I've ever read. Just reluctantly start to caress the food before. They're making it sound really lewd and weird for some reason.
I mean,
I think that's what they're going for. To
bathing in food. Oh my god, she should make a bath and then pour the food around it. Like, make a soup with them in it.
Yeah, it's like commander broth. That's the easiest
He's living
way,
my
right?
dream.
It's like
Yeah.
bath water, but you can just use it for like soup stock. Put it
Exactly.
in anything.
Hoping that it will lead to the results Crust is after.
Question though, if you had to bathe in any food, what would you want to bathe in? If you had to pick a food.
See, I feel like this changes from time to time. Right now, I'm thinking tomato soup.
Why? As someone who's like absolutely repulsed by tomatoes, I'm like terrified right
I love tomato soup. I don't like tomatoes, but I like tomato stuff.
Just everything about tomatoes. I don't know why. It's just a big no.
I don't like raw tomatoes, and I like raw cherry tomatoes, but not raw tomatoes.
I feel like for
There's
me,
a difference.
it would probably be like a giant. Actually, I've seen this as a real thing. I would want to bathe in like green tea, because I've seen actual things where people have that, like it's like bath tea or something where you can infuse it. Apparently, it's really good for you, actually.
Yeah, it's like the oatmeal baths.
Yeah. Let's see if it leads to the results. Very good. Now for the taste test. I feel like it's not gonna work. It's too early for it to work.
You're gonna taste it as well? Won't you not taste it?
Of course. Tasting the final product is essential. She's not gonna know, but. Thanks for your special ingredient, Mr. Gourmand. That sounds so creepy.
I don't like the way that.
No, I don't like that. It still tastes ordinary to me, but it won't to Breddy, probably. There is no major difference from the food I usually make. Still, the last step is to have Breddy come and taste it.
Didn't you ban her from the kitchen for a while?
She's officially unbanned. I did, but if I want her to taste the stuff, she needs to be here. She was already at the door.
Crust gingerly rings the bell. Shortly after, Breddy enters.
Ooh. Wow. It's only been a few days, but it feels like it's been ages since I was in the kitchen.
She's been desperate. She needs to be fed.
Is your research finished?
For the moment, yes. I want you to taste what I came up with.
Sure. I didn't imagine I'd see you here, Bumbush.
Oh, I was just lending Crust a hand.
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
I see. No wonder there was no one in the commander's room.
She was looking for
She
me.
went looking. Oh god. Ooh.
Here it is.
You made it quite a spread. I've actually been missing your cooking.
Aw, cute.
Well, cheers.
Oh no, she's making a face. How is it?
The taste is a little different.
I knew it! I knew you'd pick up on that! Does it taste pure? Are you happy? She doesn't look happy.
I'm afraid not. This isn't quite the flavor I envisioned in my mind.
Oh! Maybe because I'm still in the early stages of my research.
Maybe.
That has to be it! Definitely! Maybe it's because she's trying so hard that, like, she's failing on some other things.
Okay. I'll give my evaluation. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what kind of flavor you were aiming for. For something that you made, this is all oddly flat in terms of taste and the emotion behind it. Nothing in particular stands out.
I see. I appreciate the evaluation. I'll get back to it and call you when I'm ready.
Okay.
I guess she has to eat the food directly off me for it to work then.
Is that gonna be the resolution? She just like puts the food on you.
Drops it right on me and is like, here you go! I am the plate.
But may I ask, what kind of research you're doing?
I'm afraid I can't tell you. If I accomplish what I'm after, you'll know what I was aiming for as soon as you eat it.
You're right. I've never seen you this motivated before. Very well. I hope you succeed.
Thanks! And wait for my call!
Brady smiles before leaving the kitchen. And Crust waves goodbye excitedly.
Except then she dies inside because the music is ending.
Oh. Despite her outward enthusiasm, I can't help but feel that Brady looks a bit lonely.
Aww. Brady just wants to eat like normal, man. She misses her.
Yeah. This is like the lesson that like you don't have to try to be something else. You're good enough as you are.
Good enough. I had figured it wouldn't succeed on the first attempt. I'm glad she didn't give up though, at least.
Yeah.
But how are we gonna go up a notch from there? But what could have been the problem? Maybe we need more than just your touch, Mr. Gourmand. Oh god.
Oh my dear god.
Oh,
I think the methodology was flawed to begin with.
Oh, I've got it! There might be too many ingredients. If purity is what you're after, you've got to do away with all the extraneous emotions, information, and stories. This time, I'll make something that focuses on a singular taste. It just like gets me to hold an apple, then feeds her the apple.
Didn't she say that like there wasn't enough emotion though?
Yeah, it was weird. How about this, Brady?
To put it nicely, it's keeping things simple.
Well, to put it mean, it's boring.
Your food sucks.
To put it bluntly, it seems unfinished.
Man,
Oh my god.
she's trying again. Here, this one should be better.
It doesn't really taste like much. It's a bit of a stretch to even call this food.
Wow. That's mean.
All because he touched it.
Yeah.
Cause like her recipes wouldn't have changed.
No, yeah, and she liked them before. It was weird. How about this? She's not even trying to hide it anymore.
Crust, I appreciate your enthusiasm. But the plates you're giving me are seeming less and less like proper food.
It may seem that way, but at least you can taste it. That's not a lot though. You can taste any food.
Yeah.
Is your research about trying to make a dish with only one ingredient?
Huh? What was that?
Nothing. I'll try it. I am picking up the natural flavor of the ingredients. It has enough nutrients, and the texture isn't too bad. The portion size isn't too big, and it's nice and light. I don't know if this is what your research is about, but this could potentially be useful as an emergency ration for when we go up in the service.
At least the food's useful then.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, since it's an ingredient that doesn't spoil easily, that might not be a bad idea.
But that's not what you were after, was it?
Thank you for your help today, Brady. Thanks for your insightful commentary. I realized I still have a way to go. I'll be in touch once I've made some more improvements. Brady's like, not again, please.
Are you going to keep at it today?
No, I've been cooking all day, so I'm tired. It's getting late too, so I should get some rest.
Yes. Be sure to rest properly while you're doing all this. I'm still not entirely sure what you're doing here, but whatever it is, you don't need to be in a hurry.
Okay! Immediately has a breakdown when Brady leaves. Just cries.
No. Uh-oh.
I knew it wouldn't be this easy. I knew... Oh, I'm sorry. My stomach is like making the worst. It's so mad, guys. I'm sorry if you could hear it. It's been constantly like making gurgling sounds for like 10 minutes. Now that there's no BGM, I'm just like... I knew I wouldn't be able to simply snap my fingers and solve this all in a day. But if I'm being honest, I had a little hope there near the end. No matter which part of you that we used, the dishes were all failures. How many parts of me did we use?
Hey. I could have told you that adding my hair to the food wouldn't help things. Yeah. Bro.
Hey, this is research, after all. We've got to try anything and everything. How did we incorporate it? That's gross.
Yeah.
Still, I'm sorry for inconveniencing you like this. Thanks for all the help today.
Crust?
Yes?
Why are you hiding the purpose of this research from Brady?
Well, I want to surprise her. Once I manage to make a dish that is beautiful and pure, she'll be over the moon. Besides, I told her the point of this was so I could make a dish for her. When I look back, all the food I've made are things that other people would enjoy, but not Brady. That's why I want to make it a big surprise when I make something specifically with her in mind.
I see.
So, there you have it!
Are you going to work alone tomorrow?
I guess so. What about me? Doesn't she, like, need me, though?
Yeah.
Oh, that's still me. Whoops. I spaced out for a second. Hold on. I'm planning on doing as much as I can on my own.
I know someone who would make a good assistant.
Should I bring her?
I really appreciate the offer, but our kitchen is off limits to non-staff. I've been there though.
Yeah.
I could invite them in, but they would have to be treated as a guest rather than an assistant.
It's someone who you already know quite well.
Oh, really? Bready, probably. In that case, sure. If it's someone that you personally vouch for, and I already know them, I'm sure they'll be perfect for the job. I hope it's not Emma. I really hope it's not Emma with her, like, deadly bad food.
Oh.
Let's see.
The next day. Along with the person I've selected to be Crust's assistant, I head to the kitchen.
Hi, Mr. Gourmand! Oh, it's Tia! That makes
Whoa.
sense.
Hey.
What is it that you brought with you?
Howie. So this is Miss Crust's kitchen?
Oh! Tia! You were in the special class I gave a while ago.
Hello. I came here at teacher's request. I may not be much help, but I'll do my best.
I'm excited to have you here. You left quite an impression during the class. Now with her way too sweet
I
everything.
But I didn't even get that high of a score.
Well, the score is based on a set system of criteria. So while I may not have been able to give you a high score, the fact that you made a dish with perfectly which perfectly suited you impressed me. Oh, true. Then maybe she can think of something that would suit me.
Ooh.
I also found it moving that you made another dish tailored to a friend's taste. In fact, that's the reason I'm here right now.
Ah. In that case, I think I might be able to help.
Glad to hear it. Then, do you want to get changed first? Oh,
Changed?
they're showing off her costume. I figured it'd probably be here somewhere.
Uh.
Of course! Whenever you cook, you need an apron that matches the occasion. I'm so lazy for that. I will just cook in my pajamas.
I mean, same. What?
If you go inside the back room, there are plenty of aprons to choose from. Also, hi, Nippy! Thank you for the raid! Hello! Let me type up a shout out real quick. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm the CEO of Playasia Obake. We are voice acting the event in NIKKE before it disappears in a few hours. And do you want to give another speed intro? I'm sorry.
Hello, I am the Kaminari Gaijin. My favorite drink is water.
Yeah, water. The most
Water
hydrating.
is so good. Yeah.
Ironically, not the most hydrating. Because when I lived in Japan in summer, I used to only drink water. Like, I never for a long time considered also drinking, like, Pocari Sweat and stuff. I got so dehydrated.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, how is water not working? It wasn't powerful enough. It was so bad.
You need those. What are they called? I can't remember right now.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. I mean, you could also just like have salt in water, but that's not as tasty. So.
Nah. Unpopular opinion though, Pocari Sweat's not the best option. I like the salty lychee drink. That's the good one. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, I don't know. I love I love a Pocari Sweat.
I like it now out of desperation. If it's summer and I feel like I'm gonna pass out, I'm like, I need a Pocari.
Oh, it's so good.
Pick whichever one you want and come back once you're ready.
Okay.
Pickle juice is really good to keep you hydrated. I think I'd rather die of dehydration than drink pickle
Yeah.
juice.
Yep. I hate pickles.
Yeah, me too. That's a no.
Ugh.
I'm feeling good today. I think I just might succeed. Thank you for sending me such a great assistant, Mr. Gourmand.
Sure thing. I'll be watching from the sidelines, cheering you on.
Even Pocari sweat is an actual sweat. I'm gonna be honest, for the longest time I was scared to try it because the word sweat in the title when it was liquid, I was just like, I don't want to drink this. This is weird.
It's so good.
I thought they were trying to make it taste like sweat until I drank it, and I was like, oh, okay, never mind. It's like a juicy thing.
And there's just like a huge market in Japan for drinks that taste like sweat.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused. I was like, why would people buy this? I'm glad I was wrong.
It's so yummy.
Oh no, what's Tia doing? Oh, there it is!
I'm done changing.
Whoa!
Interesting.
She tried!
What's with the gym shorts?
I think it was like under her uniform. She basically just took the uniform off and put on an apron, but I think the apron was made for crust, unfortunately. She tried. Her hair is really cute like that, but the apron's struggling for its life.
Do I look okay?
The apron looks good. But why did you take off your school uniform? Oh, that's true. Why'd she strip? She could have put it over the uniform.
Nah, man.
She's like, the kitchen's hot in here.
You said I needed a whole new outfit.
Yeah, true.
And I took that literally.
Oh, well. When I wore the apron on top of my school uniform, it didn't fit properly and felt a bit uncomfortable. So I changed into something more comfortable and wore the apron over it.
I see. Well, as long as you're comfortable. Now then, let's start cooking.
Yippee!
Yippee! What kind of food would you like to cook, Tia?
I'm feeling a dessert of some kind.
Always
course.
dessert.
Always.
I want to make something nice and sweet that I can eat.
Alright, then today we look into desserts.
Didn't you say we had to make something for someone specific?
We can't give too much information on Bready to her though, because that's like super confidential.
Oh, yeah.
Is it really okay for me to make something that I want?
Oh, I guess you're right. Oh, wow. I never really considered that. That's true, though. If you're cooking for someone else, you can't just make what you want. Unless, like, you want to share it with them to see if they like it. That's another thing. But if you're trying specifically to make something they want, knowing what they like is kind of really important.
Yeah. This whole time she just cooks whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh, God. Soki had a point. A single one of Tia's titties is bigger than Crust's entire head.
Yeah, welcome to anime.
Yeah, welcome to anime! And this is why anime is peak. Anime wins, always.
I'm kind of a huge booba hater, but pop off queen.
For me, I think it's good to have the variety. Everyone wins with at least one character. Everyone wins somewhere. NIKKE has a really good variety of booba options, actually, though. There's literally everything from non-existent to, like, ginormous. Everyone wins.
Yeah.
Before studying about creating an ideal flavor, I never thought about what kind of food Bready actually would want to eat. I'm such a dum-dum! It's literally a tea-fiddle moment. That's true, there's also a lot of different butts. Everything from like super round to like flat butts. There's everything.
See, now that's more my speed.
Me too! That like you know, also thighs. Thighs is good. Thighs are good.
Yeah.
What? You mean you don't know what kind of food the person likes?
Well, that's the thing. She doesn't like food. That's the problem. She only likes me.
He holds out his hand like, here,
yeah,
try this.
This is
what you want.
I think I do. I know that she'd something bold. Something new.
That's a toughie. Is there anything in particular that she eats often?
Me?
She usually eats whatever I make without any complaints. And then she must be a fan of your cooking.
We're back to square one.
Yep.
Do you think so?
Of course. In that case, I think we'll be okay making a dessert.
Oh, I think she's always just gonna say a dessert.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Bratty will enjoy anything that we give her, as long as it's made by us.
Alright. You said this Bratty person likes bold and new flavors, yes? In that case, you should make a dessert unlike anything this world has ever seen.
Slight concern.
Mm.
Yes! That's exactly what we should do. The only thing is, if we do that, it might end up tasting like nothing special. I thought it'd make something that'll really knock her socks off.
I see.
Tia peruses through the ingredients lined up on the kitchen table.
I don't know. This all looks special enough to me.
Anyway, I'll take the lead, and you can pitch in whenever possible. Oh, and feel free to tell me any suggestions you have at any point. The words are getting scrambled in my brain.
Sure thing.
Good. Oh, and one more thing before we begin. Tia, could you perhaps lick Mr. Gourmand and explain what he tastes like?
Yep, here it is.
Well, we definitely didn't see that coming. Wow.
Excuse me?
Don't worry about it, Tia.
Here we go again.
Oh boy. By the end of this event, like 5 people are gonna lick me, I think. Alright, one more and then I'm probably gonna need a quick break if that's okay.
Oh.
Phew! That's a one down. Why don't you give it a taste, Tia?
Okay. It looks scrumptious. Well,
I'm sad that it didn't tell us what Tia thought of our taste. It just skipped it.
here I go.
What do you think?
I can't really place what it tastes like. It's certainly not what I expected.
Oh no, now the food's getting so bad that she doesn't even taste it. That never happens to her.
Oh.
Yeah? That's good! In that case,
Is that good?
I don't know, Freddy might not like it.
Crust rings the bell. Soon after, Brady appears.
Welcome back, Freddy! I'd like for you to taste the dish that we came up with today.
Sure.
She's like, this is the worst one you made yet.
I see we have a guest.
Hello, I'm Tia.
I'm Brady. Thank you for coming to help Crust.
No problem. I hope you enjoy what we made.
Yeah!
So, you made a cake?
That's the most normal dessert we could have possibly made. What the hell?
Yeah. It doesn't smell terribly sweet.
Well, that's a lie if Tia made it.
I'll see what it tastes like.
Tia just stares.
Tia,
Yes?
it's obvious that you really enjoy desserts.
Cute.
I can easily pick up on the love and joy that you experienced while making this.
Wow, you can detect all that? I did have a great time making it. The recipe was completely different from what I'm used to seeing, so I was a bit surprised. But I figured that if this is how someone else likes it, then it's my responsibility to make it that way. Of course, I was only here to assist. Miss Crust made most of it.
The taste is very enjoyable, to be sure.
Nice! Maybe we succeeded for once.
Let's go!
When you eat, you sense the emotions that were present when the dish was being made. This complicates things. Oh yeah, we were supposed to make a flavor she wouldn't get any information from.
Yeah.
We failed! Damn it.
We were too excited to make it.
Maybe I shouldn't cook it myself?
She's gonna make the commander cook it, and she's gonna like teach him step by step.
Maybe.
Having said that, there's next to no sweetness here. Just a vaguely cake-like texture.
It's a bread-flavored cake.
I would hardly call this a proper cake. No.
But at least the taste isn't ordinary like the ones from before. That tells me I'm making progress. I'm gonna switch up some things and make it again. Brady's like, please, no more, I'm begging you.
Crust,
Yes?
Nothing.
Oh, she's humoring her.
Oh,
I hope you'll be finished with your research soon.
I hope so too.
I presume I should leave now.
If you could. Thanks, Brady.
Miss Crust,
Yes?
you're trying to cook a dish that Brady can eat, right?
That's right.
But
Mm,
Brady didn't enjoy it.
she was just being polite.
She didn't look terribly happy.
I realize that. That's why I'm trying to come up with a dish that'll make her happy.
That's not really what I'm getting at.
I don't think she wants her to go through all this, and probably Tia's like sensing that.
Oh. I realize that you're still in the middle of the process, but if the person you're trying to please looks so unhappy at this point, don't you think that indicates you're headed in the wrong direction?
Do you really think she looked that unhappy?
Yes.
She looked miserable, man.
Damn.
Are you sure you're really making this for her?
That's actually a
Making this for her
valid
own
point.
ego, man.
Yeah! She literally doesn't care about Brady's preferences at this point. She's just trying to satisfy her own ego. You're right, you hit the nail
Oh
on the
my
head.
god.
That being said, I am gonna pause it here and go back to the loading screen for a few minutes just to give us both a bit of time to refill our water, go to the washroom if we need. I'll type up and pop in when I'm back, and you guys can chill with the loading screen for a few minutes, okay?
Yay!
Hey, bye! talking about how we're like both actually falling asleep for real. I'm sorry, chat. We're trying, but like, we both like apologize in the breaks. We're like, oh my god, we're actually falling asleep, bro. That's the state we're in. So sorry if we're like half dead, for the event. We're trying so hard, guys.
I believe in us.
We can do it. We can finish. I think we're like over halfway, so I think we're good. We got it. We just gotta tough out the ending. Let's go. All right. Let's see. Half. Okay, never mind. We are half.
Oh.
If you ask me, if the person on the receiving end doesn't want what they're being given, it can make even good intentions feel malicious.
That's so true, though, because whenever you want to do someone a favor or whatever, if they really don't want it, are you doing them a favor or forcing like what you think they need on them?
That's why I'm always sure to ask these questions before I set out to do something. All this research you're doing right now, is this what Brady wanted?
Not exactly, but it's because she's jealous. But I know she'll be happy with it when I succeed. I can already see the expression on her face. I've seen it before.
When she licked the commander.
Yeah.
I see. Still, I think it would be a good idea to let her know the exact purpose of what you're doing here.
But at least she'd understand.
And tell you what you can actually do.
Yeah!
Not knowing for so long might make her feel upset.
She might even be able to give us some input and like help with the situation. Okay. I'll fill her in. Thanks for your help today, Tia. Rare moment that Tia has a brain. That's crazy.
Let's go!
Be safe on your way back home.
I had a good time. I'll be rooting for you.
Man. Poor Tia. Or poor
Crust.
Did I forget her name? This next time, rather than making it myself, I'll use a machine. That's so sad. She's like, I have to not touch it.
God.
That way, Brady won't detect any emotions in the dish.
Even if she doesn't sense any of the emotions, she'll still detect the nutritional components of each individual ingredient.
No, she's not getting it at all. Oh. But if she doesn't feel the emotions, wouldn't there be a chance that she won't know all those other details? At any rate, I've never tried it, so I'll experiment. I'm sorry. I know that I'm being impulsive.
It's alright.
He's just so desperate to cook for her.
Oh.
It's just that I was really shocked by what Tia said earlier. I said I wanted to make food that Brady would be happy eating. Although I do kind of feel like, to an extent, it was an unfair thing to say to Crust, but she couldn't know. Because, like, the reality is, Brady can't taste anything because of the way she's built. And we can't tell anyone that she's built like that because it's confidential. So Crust, I think, does have good intentions in a way. Cause she can't just lick me all day. Like, we gotta have another solution here. So it's complicated. But I never bothered to check what kind of expression she was making while eating.
No, yeah, I think she might also just, like, not.
Yeah. I figured that as long as I did my research, her liking it was a given. She needs to kind of, like, meet in the middle, I think. Why is it so difficult? As try, the less I seem to know. Me when I try to learn anything, actually.
Crust.
I know this might sound childish, but I'm a little jealous of you at the moment. And I'm glad she admitted that's a step.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
I know someone whose cooking makes everyone happy. How about I ask her to come and help?
If you could, I'd be super grateful. Who is it, I wonder? She sounds incredible.
It's another person whom you know as well.
Another one? That's amazing. Considering I don't know that many people, me for real.
Damn. It's like, I don't really have friends. I don't go outside.
That's crazy. Another one of my friends, I only have like 2. Wow. Will they also be here to assist me? Like Tia did today?
And this is only my personal opinion. But I'd suggest inviting her as a guest.
As a guest?
You could take this opportunity to make some normal dishes again. This person could act as a sounding board for what you make and offer their feedback.
Which is probably what you should have done in the first place if she wants to learn how to make it herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that sounds good. A completely new approach could be just the ticket.
Then let's wrap things up for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, wait a moment. Let me give you an invitation. I always personally write out an invitation for any guests that are invited to our kitchen. That's cute.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? So they feel special. And write Brady an invitation.
Yeah, Notius rings the bell. If you know that, why are you doing this with Brady?
Sorry? And what was that?
Nothing. I'm sure she'll like it.
Yeah, why don't you just have a bell for Brady? Why not make her feel special for once?
Yeah.
I certainly hope so. Taking Brady for granted and then getting weird about it.
Next day.
More bubbling. Bubble, bubble, let's boil the stew. I feel like that's probably some sort of like sing-song that she always does, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's grill up the meat.
You look like you're having fun.
Yeah, it's good she seems back to herself a little bit at least.
Yeah.
You bet I am. Welcoming a new guest is always a thrill. I'm so curious who it's going to be. My heart is racing.
Maybe it is Brady.
Oh, there they are. I think it's really funny if it's pretty.
But it's someone whose cooking makes people happy, so...
Phew. Welcome. Just Brady. Welcome to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. Oh.
Hello?
I know, it's Aid. I'm pretty sure it's Aid.
Oh.
You look awfully familiar, but she's out of her maid costume, so she's not recognizable.
Oh.
It's the, like, mommy maid. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey. You're that maid from before.
I have no memory.
That's right.
Yeah, something like that. She runs the Maid cafe and she has like a really long Victorian maid dress. She's like really
Yeah.
like warm and comfy mommy vibes is the best way to put it.
Mm.
My name is Aid, and I work at the Maid Cafe. Thank you for inviting me.
That's actually a really good choice because she's a professional cook as well, just at the Maid cafe. Instead of cooking for like Brady, she cooks for weebs, essentially.
Let's go.
She can just put the tasty spell on it and then everything's perfect.
Yeah.
Wow! I almost didn't recognize you without the Maid uniform. I'm actually mad they gave her an outfit that's not the Maid uniform. You can't unmaid the Maid. Like, that's blasphemous. I don't like it.
What the hell?
This is my first time seeing you in a casual dress as well, Aid. Today I'm simply a guest who come to taste Miss Crust's cooking. I therefore dressed accordingly. I don't look strange, do I?
It is strange. Give me back the Maid dress!
Oh, not at all. You look great. Thank you, Master. Is it alright if I sit here, Miss Crust?
Oh, yes! Please, make yourself comfortable.
It's an honor to have the opportunity to taste your cooking.
I do agree, though. I love her glasses. I saw someone in chat mention her glasses. They're really nice ones.
I'm sure I'll enjoy myself.
I poured my heart and soul into these dishes, so please enjoy.
Crust begins to serve a multi-course meal, starting with the appetizer. One by one, Aid carefully tastes each dish as they're presented to her.
But the thing is, all Crust food is good. We need to know if it tastes like me. Doesn't that mean we need Aid to lick me first, too? And she doesn't know what I taste like. I can see now why you insisted that I prepare this specific dish, Mr. Gourmand.
And what dish would that be?
Omurice, maybe? This here is the main entree. Omurice! Oh, it is her version of omurice.
There it is.
Aid's like, I'm a professional at cooking that. Are you sure you want to feed me omurice?
Yeah, I make this every dang day.
This message written with ketchup. Did you write it yourself?
I sure did. I wanted to express my gratitude for you coming here and sampling my food.
It's incredibly well done. Like a work of art. Well then, I'll start. Crust watches Aid with an excited expression. Oh my god, I can't friggin' talk.
I mean, it's fair. She's expecting excitement, so it's kind of fair. It works.
Aid smiles subtly as she nods her head.
Phew. Let me know when you're ready. And I'll bring out the dessert.
Yes, okay.
She didn't even comment on the main dish yet. She just ate it.
She's gonna eat everything first.
Oh, true.
I believe I'm finished. After finishing the dessert, Aid puts her spoon down on the table. That was an incredibly satisfying meal. I truly had a wonderful time.
But we've learned nothing about if it works for Brady, man.
The entire time I was eating, I kept wondering about something. I heard that you're attempting to create dishes which invoke happiness in others. But if you ask me, I'd say you've already succeeded.
Really? You felt happy while eating?
Ever since I received that invitation from you yesterday, I've felt a sense of joy. And that's continued all the way through the entire meal today. Even your own enthusiasm while preparing the food was infectious and made me feel cheerful. Oh,
That's such a relief to hear. But the person I want to make has quite a unique palate. Yeah, the whole problem is that they can taste those exact things.
Yeah.
I see. If it's okay, could I serve you a plate of omurice?
You want to make me some omurice?
Yes.
Immediately shows her up and gives her better omurice.
Oh no. I intended on remaining simply as a guest today. But after eating such a delicious meal, it just doesn't sit well with me. Last time you came to the Maid Cafe, you left having eaten subpar omurice.
Oh yeah, because the food was all nasty. I forgot about that. We never tried her actual stuff. Alright, if you insist. I'd be glad to try something you make for me.
Very well. Please wait a moment. 8 begins cooking with precise and purposeful movements.
The exact opposite of any of my cooking. Wow. I've never sat in my own kitchen and watched someone cook before. I would never let that happen. Like, I do
Same.
not. Yeah, no one else gets to touch my cooking tools, man. Exactly. Don't ruin them. Front row seats to the show. How exciting.
Seeing someone else cook for you naturally lifts your spirits.
True. Then why don't we let Birdie in the kitchen?
Ah!
Like, you're supposed to, okay, so far we've learned you have to make her an invitation, you have to let her watch you cook.
And instead we're just kicking her out. We're doing a great job. 10 out of 10, man.
God, man.
Soon. Oh, wait, that's you. I forgot.
Soon after,
I always do it.
your omurice is ready. I'm not sure if you remember, but you need to say the spell that makes it delicious.
Oh boy. I remember. Did we get the actual coochie witchy boing today though? Or is it just gonna be whatever other one they had last time?
Oh, God.
Let's see. You make the heart with your hands like this, and... Aw, man, it's the other one. Darn it.
Let's go.
Oh, golly goodness! Make the omurice delicious!
Perfect. Now then, go ahead and dig in.
All right. Ow. What went wrong? What was that? What was the question mark for?
No.
What do you
Oh, no.
Oh, just for crust. Interesting chapter name.
Ooh.
It's gonna be something about making food for her, I guess. Oh my goodness! It's sublime! It's better than I could have ever expected! The texture is out of this world! And it's been seasoned to perfection!
And that's all thanks to the spell you cast.
Don't you, like, barely season omurice, though? It's like...
I mean, there's ketchup.
I guess. It really does feel like I'm under a spell. My heart's distracted by my growling stomach. My heart feels like it's overflowing, and I have this goofy grin on my face. So this is how happiness tastes. That's such a cute line.
Let's go. She's found happiness.
Your cooking really does bring out the happiness in people, Aid.
That's right. I'm sure you're wondering how I do it.
I love how Aid is like confident.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, oh, thank you, she's like, I know, hair flip.
Obviously.
Yes! I'm dying to know. I want nothing more than for Brady to feel happy when eating my cooking.
Well then, if you don't mind.
To be fair though, when you think about it too, if Brady's always eating Crust's cooking and has to taste all that stuff about it, she probably normally looks very miserable eating Crust's cooking, which is part of why she wants to make her so happy. Like, her pride has been hurt.
Bruh.
Why don't you make me a dish and pretend as if Brady is going to eat it?
Right now? Okay. I'll try.
Crust bustles about busily, laying out all the ingredients.
Poor Aid.
Master, do you have any idea why Crust is hesitating? It looks like she's prepared all the ingredients.
It's probably because she doesn't know exactly what to make. Right now, Crust is more fixated on a specific taste rather than a specific dish.
Oh god, we're gonna have to explain the taste now. Now is when Aid has to taste me, I guess.
I see.
Oh no.
Hmm.
A bit of this and a bit of that. Try to touch it as little as possible. Grill it until it's right. Take this all out. I think it's ready. If the chef sounds that uncertain, I don't know if I want to eat the food actually.
It might be ready. It might be undercooked. I'm not sure.
It's raw! I still need to do a bit more research. But this is as good as I can do at the moment.
I see.
You probably got an inkling of this from watching me cook. But you might want to brace yourself while tasting this. Brady has rather unusual tastes, so I used some unorthodox methods. That's the problem. She's been not liking your unorthodox methods.
No.
I'm not sure what other people will think of it.
You're right. I don't need to try it to know what it will taste like. Oh, that it will taste bad.
That's so
Oh,
mean!
damn.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Huh?
Because you didn't make this dish for Brady.
Oh god, she's calling her out just like Tia.
You made it for yourself.
You made it for yourself.
See, I freaking knew it.
This is Crust having her ego crushed over and over again. The event.
I freaking knew it, man.
Tia said something along the same lines. She mentioned how Brady looked unhappy. She questioned whether I was really making these dishes for Brady. I don't understand it. Why does everyone keep asking me that? Because it's true.
Yeah.
I thought I knew what I was doing.
I think you've misunderstood the correlation between food and happiness.
I have?
Yes. It takes more than taste alone for someone to derive happiness from food.
Not for Brady, though, to be fair.
A handwritten, personalized invitation. A bright smile upon arriving at a place which is brimming with an ebullient.
I don't even know what that means.
What the heck?
Ebullient atmosphere. A dish made by someone who is humming away happily while they cook. A dish lovingly plated. A multiple course meal thoroughly presented in sequence.
Thoughtfully.
All of these things can inspire happiness. How did you feel when you ate the dish I made for you?
It was delicious. And I felt happy.
Why were you happy?
Because it was so enjoyable to watch your cooking up close. It was nice casting the magic spell together. Being treated with such care made me feel good. And Birdie's just being treated kind of like a nuisance. It's like, well, I didn't do it yet. Time to try again. Birdie's gonna feel bad about it. And on top of that, the food was delicious. But that was like the last thing she mentioned, notice.
Oh, God. My mind is not taking this to good places.
No.
Are you starting to get it now? I think my work here is done. I'll leave the rest to you, Master.
Sure thing. Thanks for coming today, Aid.
No, thank you for allowing me to have such a wonderful time. Aid leaves the kitchen. Crust carefully tastes the dish she made.
Even she doesn't like it anymore.
No.
That's so sad. It's not delicious. Not even close. Is this what I've been trying to feed Freddy this whole time?
Crust proceeds to stand frozen for a long time, staring at the food she made.
She's having an existential crisis.
Well,
All because she just wants to make food for somebody that doesn't want actual food because they're literally built weird. Man.
yeah. I thought she said, though, that she always tastes the food before serving it.
Yeah. So, like, why has she not
the
been?
frick?
I guess maybe she's trying.
Maybe she didn't want to touch it.
Yeah, true. She knows my hands are on it and she's like, nah. I think part of it, too, could be, like, she doesn't want her own opinion to, like, affect the taste. Like, she doesn't want her own preferences to go into it, maybe. I think she's just lacking so much confidence that she knows it's bad, so she's avoiding trying it in the first place. Let's see.
It's not bad. All the ingredients blend well together. I expected no less from you, Crust.
Oh, there we go. I lost the game for a sec.
The combination of ingredients and the balance of flavors are perfect. You seemed more excited while making it as well. It was adorable.
She could probably sense Crust's uncertainty more than anything. What was the flavor? How did it taste? She's like, I didn't taste that part. Sorry.
It's the same as what I usually eat. It's delicious.
But she wants the flavor to be described, I guess, as something like unique.
Yeah.
Freddy would always
Freddy-
smile. Oh, yeah, I guess that is Crust. I got confused for a sec, too. When she ate my food. And that would make me smile, too. I would smile while I was cooking. Because I liked that she got so much enjoyment out of eating my food. And now, I'm not sure. What were the feelings coursing through me during my research? I think I was impatient. I felt a little frustrated that she wasn't feeling happy while eating my food. I'm sure she felt all those negative, just doubting emotions running through my mind as I was cooking. Oh yeah, if she tasted that, she would have just tasted all the negativity.
Mm-hmm.
Freddy wasn't happy? Oh, I see. It's no wonder. She wasn't happy all this time. It's because I wasn't happy. Oof.
Crust. Are you okay?
I realize it now, Mr. Gourmand. I was being selfish. Once I saw the expression Brady made after tasting you, she got jealous as heck.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see her feel the same thing with eating my food. That look I saw on her face was one of true joy. In that moment, I forgot everything. All the moments in the past when she'd smiled and been perfectly happy eating my food. She always smiled. I forgot all of it. Like a complete fool. She's like, how dare someone else make her food that makes her happy?
Mm.
Every time the bell rang, Brady must have come walking in filled with anticipation as to what I would serve her. But I kept giving her bizarre experimental dishes instead. What should I do? Brady must be so disappointed in me.
You can cook for her again.
But normally this time.
Yeah.
Do you think I can?
Of course you
I
can.
wonder what she'll make if she calms down.
You can make the dishes you usually made before. The ones that made Brady happy.
Would that be enough? I don't think she's learned anything, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, God. Of course. You've also learned a lot from Tia and Aid.
You're right! They taught me that when emotions are one-sided, even something like kindness can feel like malice. But that's because it's not really kindness. It's the same with everything. Like, if you're doing a charity thing or whatever because you want people to think you're kind or whatever, you're not actually doing it because you're kind. You're doing it for some sort of validation. That makes it selfish.
Yeah. Uh-huh. God crust.
Yep. And I've learned how to make someone feel happy while eating. Let her cook. I've been trying to let her cook the whole event and she's been failing. Bro, I don't think I should let her cook anymore.
Literally let her cook.
Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna write an invitation for Brady. Okay, she did learn, maybe.
Oh.
Come to think of it, I've never officially invited Brady here before. She just took her for granted and used her as a taste testing machine.
Aww.
Of course, it's because I never really needed to. But Aid said that from the moment she received the invitation, she felt a sense of excitement, of joy. So, when Brady arrives with her invitation in hand, I'll serve her a dish that'll make her feel absolutely blissful. And I'll tell her everything. Why I made all those weird dishes. Everything.
Crust's eyes start to sparkle.
Also, Chivity mentioned you sounded far away for a reason. I think you probably just like stood up or were stretching or something.
Yeah, I was rustling.
Trying to stay awake, man. I'm rustling in my chair
I'm
too.
rustling.
It's just gotta keep me from falling asleep. It's gotta. I should prepare right away. Will you help me, Mr. Gourmand?
Of course.
Thank you. All right.
Oh.
Invitation time.
I just wanted to eat something delicious.
She's like, dang, the two people really just have to not let me in the kitchen. The one I want to eat their cooking and the one I want to eat. Both banned from being seen.
Oh.
When will this research end?
Poor Brady. She doesn't deserve any of this.
Hmm? What's this? An invitation from Crust.
You are cordially invited. Oh, you are cordially invited to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food.
Except all the food right now is bad.
Oh. I will prepare a wonderful meal which is guaranteed to make you happy, so be sure to arrive with an empty stomach. Your humble host, Crust. Oh. Well.
Looks like she concluded her research.
The research led nowhere. She essentially just gave up, honestly.
Yeah, well, she brought it back to basics.
That's a relief.
Sometimes that's what you have to do, though. If something is failing over and over again, sometimes you really do just have to bring it back to basics.
Yeah.
And I feel like we'll see what that results in, because I think probably final presentation is the last one, so there's like A and B, and then there's the epilogue I have to unlock really quick. We're getting there! We can do it! We just have to stay awake for 2 more parts. We can do it! We got it!
Let's go!
Alright, my energy is trying. Come in! I'm surprised my voice is still alive with all these crust lines. I don't know how I'm alive.
I know. Power through.
When I gave her that voice, I didn't think that she'd have an event with 600 lines, but here we are. Welcome, Brady!
This is the place. Oh, this place where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food is...
The cooking oil kitchen! Brady, she's like, what the fuck?
What is all this?
Always eating in the same place can start to feel a bit dull. So I did a little bit of decoration. That's cute. I like that. This place feels totally different, doesn't it? That's like an actual surprise that's harmless.
Yeah. We spent all night putting up stickers and lights to liven up the kitchen. Oh.
And you're pulling out my chair for me.
Naturally. You're our special guest after all.
Very well. Thank you.
Ta-da! I prepared this grapefruit soda as an aperitif, whatever. I feel like I wouldn't prepare grapefruit soda. I would just buy grapefruit soda. It'll help stimulate your appetite.
Thank you.
Aperitif. What does it mean, Nerdicodium? Do you know? Is like appetizer but a drink? Like, what is it?
What?
I don't even know.
That's a thing? I didn't think it was an actual thing.
Aperitif. Sounds just like aperitif, like what I used to eat with. Like, I don't know. Is French? I'm like near fluent in French, and I've never heard that word in my life, guys. Like,
Oh, what? Wait, how is it spelled?
A-P-E-R-I-T-I-F.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, aperitif? Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I guess it is apparently a drink that stimulates the appetite. I've just never heard of it before. Interesting. Oh, wait, I think I have heard of it in the context of wine. That makes sense then. I don't drink wine, so I've never consumed aperitif.
Oh.
I drink like non-alcohol wine because I'm a cheater, but I'm not an alcohol person. So.
I mean, even drinking wine, you have to be like one of those wine people.
Yeah, wine.
I feel like to have an aperitif. Brady gives a small nod.
I spent a long time contemplating what kind of meal to cook. Eventually, I decided that instead of a multi-course meal, I'd go for a single-dish menu. Therefore, the main dish I prepared for you tonight is... tenderloin steak! Oh god, now I'm so hungry. Here's a mate!
Crust brings out the raw ingredients and shows them to Breddy.
This is the prime center cut of the tenderloin, called Chateaubriand. I picked a good one, don't you think?
Yes. Based on the color,
This is
I get the sense that it's high quality.
ooh, yummy. I saw it's not the event to play on an empty stomach, and man, I have an empty stomach. I ate like a tiny bit of an eggplant. That's it all day because my stomach's like rejecting food.
No.
So that's why my stomach's so loud. I'm playing this stupid event while I'm sick and can't eat, and I'm just like, damn. I'm gonna try again after the event. It's inspired me to try to hold some more food down. With this, I'll prepare a delicious meal for you. She just showed us the raw steak and is like, I'm gonna go cook this slab meat.
Yeah, she's doing
Why?
all like the fancy restaurant kind of thing.
Mhm.
Where they bring out the food first
I've
and they're
never
like, this
even
is exactly
seen
how
a
it's
place
supposed to
do
be."
that. I'll usually go to the cheapest restaurant I can find. I like to save money. If it's options,
I've seen them do it with like lobsters.
Oh, interesting. I'm the type of person where it's like, if there's all these fancy options, I'll just be like, I'm gonna go McDonald's. Just pay a tiny bit
Oh
of money.
my god.
And terrible. If it's expensive food, I'd rather cook it myself.
Real. This is true.
How would you like it cooked? Because, like, for the price of one really expensive meal out, you can buy enough expensive ingredients to make, like, 5 of it for yourself. So I would rather just, like,
Yeah. Mhm.
Better bang for your money.
Medium rare.
Very well. Oh god, Kaminari Clara all French collab stream when my French fluency is much more in I can read French. My accent's so bad no one
Same.
understands me, bro.
No.
It would be a lot of me panicking that I'm not being like, what's the word? Not tangible, legible? Is that hearing? I don't know. When I try speaking French, people usually don't understand me. So
My problem is like for every language, including English, is just friggin' remembering vocabulary off the top of my head.
Oh my god, it's so bad when you
just
speak
forget
multiple
words.
too, because it's like I think we have like the same languages though, because I have a bit of Japanese, a bit of French, and then a lot of English, but the three of them get jumbled in my brain, and then I'm just like, what's a word?
Yeah, I don't know. I know the word in this language, but not in this one. Sometimes it's like a feeling in my head that I'm like, okay, I know what I want to say, but
It's like I know the word, but I don't actually know the word. But like in theory, I know that I used to know this word in at least one language.
man.
No.
Bang bang! Oh my god, she's freaking shooting it.
Just shoot. That's the rawest steak ever. Just brings in the cow. Dang.
Crest carefully sears the meat, and beads of sweat roll down her forehead.
Oh, now it's
And
gonna be
eat
her
the food.
flavor in the food.
No.
Wait, can she sweat? She's like, her body's a robot. How does she even sweat? I guess Folkwang, one of the other ones sweats.
I mean, they can do everything else, so.
True.
She swiftly prepares the sauce and fries the potatoes.
Let's grill up the meat. She stopped singing when cooking for Birdie. That was the first bad sign. Lock in the juices. Intensify the aroma. Let's see. Oh, gooey goodness. Make the steak delicious. Oh, that's cute. Bringing the spell into it. Aww. Birdie's watching her happy. One tenderloin steak. Bon appetit.
You seem nervous.
Isn't that obvious?
Very. Why don't you have a seat as well, Crest?
down too? She's like, but I made this for you. She also has to go back to making like dessert and stuff, doesn't she?
She wants to make it with everyone. She wants to eat it together.
Yeah, because then it'll be nicer. You know, when you eat with other people, sometimes the food's extra good.
Ah.
But
Being at the same eye level as me will make you less nervous.
really? Then maybe I'll sit down.
Before I eat, I have a question.
What is it?
Is this meal part of your final presentation?
The results. Is it like the end of all the experiments? That's a really fast part one. I guess we're on to the finale, and then we have the epilogue real quick. We're doing good for time this time around.
Hey,
I
let's
think-
go.
I think it's because we're both so dead that we're not yapping quite as much. 'Cause
Yapping as much.
we don't have any thoughts in our brains. We're just like, we must survive to the end of this. To be fair though, as much as I love the events in NIKKE, I was really hoping for learning more about like the food source and why it was all weird.
Yeah.
I like this game, but I have to admit this event is boring. Like, I'm not gonna
Rip. Damn.
it's still fun to voice act it, but like in terms of the writing quality, I have to say this is definitely on the lower end of the tier list for me. Like, it's not that great of an event.
Yeah. It would have been nice to know the lore stuff.
Or just like anything other than like really obvious, like my food's bad because I'm trying too hard. I was hoping for a continuation of what I liked better about the last one, and instead I get filler that feels kind of like uninspiring, and I'm not like afraid to criticize it.
Yeah.
I think it's also partly because the main story that I've been playing lately is also just really good and exciting and made me cry. So like this in comparison feels like absolutely nothing is happening.
Damn.
But it's okay. Not all of them can be bangers, I guess. It might be one of the lowest that I've played though, so I apologize that you were dragged into one of the lower ones.
Damn.
They're usually better, I swear. I'm not quite sure what you're saying. Do you mean that I was able to finish my research and that this is the culmination of my findings? To be fair, I'm also very biased. I'm not someone who enjoys slice of life, so stuff that's more slice of life to me is like really boring. I need people to be like dying in my event.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Worse than the first Ava collab? No. The Evangelion collab was so bad that I almost considered not finishing it on stream. It was that bad.
Oh no.
That was real bad.
At least that's why I figured you were making such a grand show of all this.
That's not it! My plan was to wait until you were finished eating. And then tell you everything about what's been going on. She probably knows what's going on from the taste of it anyway.
Dun dun dun. Huh?
I'll tell you, but you're not allowed to laugh at me or get upset.
Alright. Deal.
I gave up on the research. The whole venture was something I started out of my own stubbornness and greed. She's like, I knew all along. She just wanted her to come to the conclusion.
What? What in the world was this research about for you to say something like that?
This is so embarrassing. I was jealous of the expression you made after tasting Mr. Gourmand. And I wanted to make food that would make you just as happy. That's what the research was for.
I see. So that's why you kept cooking all those esoteric dishes.
Yeah. I'm sorry for making you eat those weird dishes.
No, it's okay. Thank you for finally telling me.
Mm.
I've been wondering. Now I'll try the steak.
And it's actually edible. Alright. Did it pass the sniff test is the important question.
The rich aroma of the meat blends with the tangy notes of the sauce.
Mm.
Ay. The amount of juice that seeps out of it when I slice into it is the perfect, as is the tenderness of the steak itself.
Man, I want to make some meat now so bad. I'm just craving steak.
This is an exceptionally cooked medium rare. Now, for the taste.
If it's medium rare, though, wouldn't it be more like exceptionally not cooked?
Yeah, well,
Mm.
I guess the amount that it's cooked was exceptional.
Yeah. Oh, wait! Let me feed it to you. Okay, that's just getting weird.
What
Chris.
the?
Oh, wait, she's probably like, let me feed it to you. Drops it on me and is like, there you go.
Oh my god.
That would work in
Why would you
theory.
want to?
Yeah.
Why would you want to? Feed it to me.
The way you describe the aromas of the dish in great detail, one by one. I'm familiar with that way of speaking. It's how you go about your evaluations when we're doing cooking research together. I can only assume that you're giving me an evaluation right now. I may have put a halt to my research, but I still want you to enjoy the food that I made and be happy. So, and this is my way of scoring some brownie points.
Crust picks up the neatly sliced portion of steak with fork and holds it out to Bretty.
And accidentally drops it right over me.
Oh
God, she's so
she
nervous.
has no choice but to lick it.
Yeah. What a shame. No choice at all. Mm-mm.
I asked you to sit in front of me to ease your nerves. But apparently, all I did was make you more nervous.
I guess it can't be helped. Being judged always makes you nervous. Phew. Brady's patience is like a saint.
Well, I'll dig in.
How is it?
Hmm.
It's terrible again.
No.
That's cute.
What the heck?
I think that's like her taste sensor thingy on her tongue.
Oh.
Maybe. I could be still like a tiny bit of something whenever she has her tongue out. I always thought that was like the line of her teeth, but maybe it was this the whole time.
That makes sense, actually. Oh. It's weird because that wouldn't be her tongue. That would be like her uvula in anime style. So I'm like confused.
I was going to try and hide it for a while, but I can't help it. It's as expected. The taste of your cooking hasn't changed.
Uh-oh.
It's delicious, adorable, and it makes me happy.
Because she always liked it, you know?
I missed it.
Aww.
That's why I was eager for you to be done with all this silly research business. Now that I know you were doing that for me.
Delicious? Adorable? And did you say you're happy?
I am.
She's crying.
Oh. I'm always happy whenever I get to eat your food. The fact that you cooked with so much more joy always piqued my curiosity. But today, you planned out this entire meal for me, invitation and all. That makes me even more happy.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry for making you eat all that terrible food. For making you feel so unhappy. For being so greedy. You've always had such a happy expression on your face. And I had no idea. And I did all of these ridiculous things. You must have been so disappointed in me.
How could I be disappointed in someone who just wanted to make me happy?
If she would have told her the reason from the start, though, she could have told her, like, not to go through all
Yeah. Communication.
But next time you start feeling this way, please let me know.
Literally, like, this whole event could have been one sentence. It's like, oh, I do like your food. Okay.
Yay.
Don't launch off into your own research. We can work our way through it together.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget. Your research was a success.
Yeah, literally, it could have been an email moment.
Yeah.
It was?
Yes. You cooked a dish that made me happy. If I were to grade this dish, I'd give it a perfect score.
Aw, nice.
You worked hard, Crust.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Why are you laughing suddenly?
I'm just so happy. I can't stop laughing.
Good. Thanks for letting me taste something made from the heart. The flavor of this one, I won't ever forget.
Aww.
Now, am I allowed back in the kitchen?
She's like, please, you are starving me. I need to eat.
Please.
Yes, yes! Now that the research is over.
I am curious, though. How exactly did you conduct your research?
Oh god.
Well,
Oh
I thought that if I used Mr. Gourmand, maybe I could make make food that tasted like him. And now she's like, ooh, that's a good idea. And then they were just back into this.
no. Oh no.
I misread that because I'm so tired. I thought for a second it said he rubbed his hands and foot like on the food, and I was like, please no.
What?
Please no.
It has to happen.
He rubbed his hands on the food. And I even had him put in some of his hair. To be fair though, if taste
No.
and scent are the same thing, wouldn't feet have worked better? That's the real question.
Ew.
Even though it's disgusting, it would have worked better.
She could have had him make wine.
Oh no!
Eh.
Stepping on the berries, make it from the scratch from the very beginning.
That's not a bad approach, actually.
Talk about putting your foot in your mouth. Bold of you to assume Brady hasn't, though, actually. Let's
Oh
be-
god.
I thought so!
What the?
I think I missed something. Oh, it's not a bad. Oh god, I was right. We are just doubling down now.
Instead of hair, how about collecting some saliva or sweat?
It's the fluids. They mix better with the food.
My
But
no! Darn! I didn't think that far! What do you
you
mean,
didn't
guys?
have to. Crust and breadies quietly stare at me.
Oh god.
It seems like the cooking research will continue for a while yet. Although, no one knows whether it will succeed. That process itself will become a vital factor towards determining the flavors they create.
Mm-hmm.
After all, the two most indispensable culinary ingredients are sincerity and happiness.
That's true though, this kitchen's technically a workplace hazard now. It's literally like biohazard food.
Bro, no. Although I might not have such a fun time personally.
Oh, yeah, I don't know
baby, get that
personally.
money.
He could be having the best time, he's just not admitting it.
Yeah, he's so into this.
He's
like,
so
yeah,
into it.
drink my fluids.
Alright, there's the last one. I just have to unlock the epilogue real quick. That was... I'm actually really sad because everything I liked about the last event was literally just thrown in the garbage, huh? They never elaborated on anything. What the hell?
Man.
I was hoping this one would be like a better taste of what NIKKE has to offer during events for you, but instead it was like literally a what did we just read moment.
You know. Yeah.
It's time to show
It kind of
them what
worked.
we're
I mean, if we're
capable
both half dead today, you know, it's kind of fitting if even the game is just kind of like brain off mode, I guess.
Oh.
This is the gameplay now that you actually get to see it. This is what Aid normally looks like. Mm.
Oh.
The maid outfit is
She's the only one that doesn't have her ass out.
Actually, quite a few of them don't, surprisingly. Don't worry, she does in the new costume for people who need that.
Oh, well, yep.
I like her in the maid outfit, so I'm just gonna leave her in it because it's pretty good. Makes sense. Event stories usually filler. No, in this game they're often not filler. These events can be really good, and even when they're filler, sometimes it feels like a full emotional journey. Like the events are really good, even the filler ones. This one was just really like, ironically, being about flavor, this event was really bland. I don't have like any other description for it. It's just.
Oh my god, he exploded.
Yeah.
You survived yet again. That's something worth celebrating.
But
Oh, she sounds like Jessie.
she does, yeah. I like her voice performance. She's one of my favorites in the dub. That's a really good voice. Let's see. It shouldn't take me too long to get through this because I'm like super over leveled to the point I can't even do a lot of the regular stuff. And then it should be right at the end. Do you think this is a breather before the Annie? It's probably a breather. Because with this patch, they also released a side story, and the side story was like really emotionally heavy. So this was probably a contrast.
Pick up any bottle caps you can.
That's true. It's kind of more a Bond story with Crust as the star, so it wasn't anything like too exciting. It was just kind of a step back. I don't think they put a lot of effort into it in terms of writing because I think with the anniversary coming soon, they just put all their effort somewhere else. If that makes sense. The anniversary events are usually really good though. Like to the point that they become some of the best story in the game. So it'll make up for it soon.
You survived yet again. That's something worth celebrating.
They have full voice acting in the anniversary events too. Like these ones don't, which is why I do the voice acting collabs for them. But the anniversary events usually have complete, like every single line.
Oh.
And that's pretty good performances too, like in all the language options. Sometimes it can be a little hit and miss in English though, depending. There's not even any enemies half the time because I'm too strong. The enemies are just not on the screen. And there we go. I think 2 more battles after this one.
Whoa. It was a great ride.
I felt this way about Ein's event. where she thought her friends didn't like her. I thought Im's event would have been okay, but that was around a period in the game where like a bunch of events back to back felt very similar. Like standalone, any of them would have been good, but put them all together and it's like you're playing the same event a dozen times and it gets kind of frustrating. This kind of felt like that category again, where it's just character has self-doubts. Character goes through growth story that could have been an email, and then self-doubt's gone. It's kind of like a script they've overdone a little bit at this point, so it's kind of like not selling me on it as much.
It's time to show them what we're capable of.
Admittedly, I'm being a little mean to it. Like, it's not terrible. It's just the events are usually really good. And in exchange, this one was not. But that's okay. It's over. I don't have to play it again.
Oh my god.
It's a problem with, like, when a game has standards that it sets so high, it's easy for the bar to be missed when the bar is so high, if that makes sense. It's how I felt about, there was a garden-themed event quite recently as well that a lot of people really liked, but I found it kind of dull for the same reason. The stakes just didn't feel quite high enough for me for a lot of the events. Like, the stakes here where she'll be sad that my food is bad. It wasn't... Yeah. It's like it didn't really mean anything.
That's something worth celebrating.
Okay, here we go! This is the finale. Hello, students! Oh, did she become a cooking teacher, like, permanently? That's cute. I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad, and I'll be your instructor for today. It's been a long time since I saw you last.
Hello, Miss Cross.
And this is Brady. Oh, she brought Brady to school, too. Oh, no, Brady's gonna taste all the students' food. Oh, God.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the students.
Oh, God, I hope not!
Oh, my God.
She'll be the one tasting your dishes.
Hello. I'm Brady, and I'm also part of the cooking oil.
Hello, Miss Brady.
Today, we'll learn how to make delicious meals using ostensibly flavorless combat rations. Which is good because this is a military school. This is basically all they're gonna eat on the surface sometimes.
Oh.
I already know what you're thinking. Why bother learning a recipe when we can just eat the rations as is? Well, to be less miserable is the answer.
Yeah.
And the answer is, wouldn't it be better if they tasted good? True.
That's the point. If you were deployed on the surface for a month and had to eat those rations the entire time, I'd go out of my mind.
If you're on the surface for a month and don't die, that's already kind of impressive, actually.
Yeah.
I think they determined it's like just over an hour is the average amount of time you can exist without getting attacked, so that's kind of crazy.
Oh, great.
Me too! Then you can make a parfait with the combat rations?
Probably not.
Oh. You dork! Of course that's not possible! I'm not a big fan of combat rations either. None of them are sweet in the slightest.
I would have assumed they're all kind of sweet, because sugar would be like a good preservative, but I guess not.
I don't think they're that bad. But if there's a way to make them tastier, I certainly wouldn't complain.
Let me show you an example first. Just do exactly as I do.
Yes, Miss Cross.
I'm done. I knew you'd be quick, Naru.
Says I'm done.
Oh, is that the
Didn't do
kid?
any of the work.
I knew you'd be quick, Naru. May I taste it? Of course! Enjoy! Let's see. What have we here?
She's like, this sucks. You didn't even try.
Wouldn't it be more pure because it's made by robots?
Oh, true, yeah.
Ray, did you try this after you'd finished making it? No. Be sure to do that next time.
She's like, this is not edible.
Naruto also kept adding random seasonings and ingredients, so maybe it would be best to redistribute the roles.
We really got robots who don't know how to cook to cheat on our cooking assignment.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness! Really? Guilty.
Wow.
Still, you worked hard.
What the? She did?
She did
Tasting
nothing!
this was very... Tasting this was a very pleasant experience. Thank you.
But it sounds like it was an unpleasant experience. What do you mean?
Nah, man.
Thank you! Done. I made mine into something sweet again.
Of course you did.
You're unstoppable.
I thought we were all supposed to follow a recipe. Why is everyone making different things here?
Maybe they were just assigned to, like, make it tastier?
Maybe. Mm-hmm.
Then again, it is only a small portion of the grade. As long as you get an average grade, it should be fine. Yeah. May I taste it? Oh, hi, Freddy. Go ahead. It should be pretty sweet. Very well. It's abundantly clear what kind of flavors you enjoy, Tia. And you were quite happy as you made this. Especially when you sprinkled the sugar on top.
Not enough inside. Had to put it on top, too.
Oh my god.
I certainly was. Just imagining the taste was enough to make me giddy. I'm going to eat it later, along with the dessert I bought from the cafe. That sounds nice. This was a very pleasant dish that made me happy. Thank you.
Cute.
Thank you.
What's your impression overall, Brady?
Even students who are not professionals in the kitchen are able to cook with different emotions. All of those emotions create distinct new stories and tastes. It's good.
I feel like we broke everything we established about Brady's character in the last event.
Yeah!
Like, she doesn't like tasting these stories. Like, what is this? This just took her event and threw it in the garbage, man. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. You haven't forgotten where we're going after this, did you?
I remember.
Oh, the Maid Cafe.
Oh!
Welcome, ladies.
Maid Cafe kind of has some, like, banging music.
Yeah.
I'll prepare the usual for you.
I think it's a grave day at the
Oh,
Maid
now they're
Cafe.
like regulars. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Thinking Aid based.
Even I never fully realized the extent to which happiness can exist.
Maybe that's true though. Maybe tasting me healed her and now she likes tasting things again.
It can assume so many different forms. So much so that now, tasting food isn't simply a boring routine for me anymore.
I guess it did fix her then.
I have you to thank for that, Crust.
Huh? What are you thanking me for?
I only came to this realization thanks to the research that you did. Only then was I able to realize what cooking from the heart feels like.
You're gonna make me blush. If I had known happiness could assume so many different forms, I would have gone out to eat with you more often.
We can do that from here on out.
Literally, they just had to communicate. Holy moly. Yeah, let's do that.
Here's the omurice you ordered. Shall we say the magic spell today as well? Gooey gooey goodness. Make this omurice delicious. You're a natural at this point, Miss Brady. That's because I realized now that this spell is also an integral ingredient in in the recipe. Happiness.
That's a cute line, though. That's true. That's why Maid cafes are so great. The happiness makes everything taste amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, let's dig in.
Let's.
True flavor and wow.
Flavor.
This really added nothing at all.
Let's go. I guess it resolved like because the last part was kind of sad because she didn't like tasting stuff,
I guess so.
and it seemed like her life was just torture because she didn't even want to eat, but she did.
That's true. I guess this event kind of like restored her will to live at least, which is something. But it's
Although
not.
her licking him kind of did that anyway, but
Exactly. It's like I don't know. It was an event. I was hoping for something very different than whatever this was, so I'm kind of biased, but we did it. We had time and we did it.
hell yeah, we did.
Let's go. I am gonna probably wrap up pretty soon, just so that I can clear my brain, because I'm just kind of sitting here in shock. Like, that was the event. What the hell?
Oh god.
And I need to try to hold a bit of food in before the anniversary. I did want to shout out one thing that I'm working on real quick. There are the phone conversations as well. If you wanted to read them, I don't know if they'll add anything or not though for this event, because we can take a look if you want. A bunch of people in chat were mentioning we missed them. I didn't know if they'd be worth it. We can take a look if you want the things that we did last time here, in case there's any dialogue that is worth reading. I guess it might give you more lines for Brady at least.
Bambush.
Brady? I guess.
Brady?
Oh yeah, this is.
Or are you gonna read it?
I think for here, maybe because there's a lot of characters, I can take the commander for this part. Because it won't be crust the entire time here, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Just to make it a little more even.
There's a question I've been meaning to ask you. So I made a separate chat group.
I see. What should I do if she asks about the research?
I'm pretty sure I saw someone wearing a school uniform head into the kitchen earlier. Could that have been an MMR vocational school student? Who attended one of Crust's special classes before?
Oh, yes, you're right.
Crust isn't up to any dangerous research, is she?
I think that's actually a very valid concern, because the MMR vocational school, as I said, they will like literally use students as science experiments. Like, it's not a good place.
Oh my god.
I seriously doubt she would. But she certainly seems more determined than usual. It's also the first time she's invited an outsider into the kitchen during research phase. So I was worried.
You don't need to be worried.
Really? Okay, I trust you.
This whole situation must be frustrating for you.
Oh, well. I'll just have to trust in Crust and wait. And besides, you're here with her.
That's why she, I guess, waited the whole time, even though she thought it was stupid.
So I know she'll be alright.
That's right. I'll take care of her.
I trust you. Let me know if there are any problems. Bye.
I love that the group chat is just nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
That's the group chat where I get eaten every day, apparently. It's not even a group chat, it's like just Bruddy.
Yeah, it's just them.
Bumbush. Bumbush.
Yes?
It seems Crust is finished with her research.
It would appear so. Yeah.
I received an invitation. This is the first time she's done something like that.
She just wanted to be treated normally instead of just, here's my food, eat it.
Oh, man.
What kind of research was she doing? Which warrants all this pomp and circumstance?
Trying to discover my flavor.
Hmm.
Don't worry. That was a rhetorical question. I want to hear the answer from Crust herself.
Understandable.
So, how does everything look to you, Bumbush?
What do you mean?
I mean about Crust. You saw the whole research process up close. How did she look to you? I didn't get to see her at all, so I'm curious.
She definitely looked tired. She did not look happy. I would be lying so hard.
I see. That must have been hard for you to see. I myself find it hard at times watching her work as hard as she does. Running around doing everything.
And then she just made it worse by like doubling down on all the things that make Birdie sad.
Yeah.
All by herself. It's doubly hard since I know there's nothing I can do to help. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to this. You'll be there too, won't you?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. See you tomorrow then. Bye.
I think the last one is probably the next one because I don't think they can go much further than like after the end of this one.
Yeah.
Bumbush. Where did you go?
Oh no, where did you go? The music turned so sad. He's dead.
We've come up to a great solution.
Oh no.
Oh my god, she added everyone.
We can talk here, everyone.
Hey, Mr. Gourmand! Fancy seeing you here!
Hi, Master. Hello, teacher.
Did you all have something to tell me? We've all been thinking, what if you try to cook an entire meal from start to finish? Huh?
See, this is what I was saying from the start, and then it'll taste like him.
Exactly! Man, we really... That kind of takes Crust out of the question, though. The whole point was she wanted to make something, but she's not needed anymore.
No, she's been usurped.
I heard that any food which you touch ends up tasting rather unique.
Well, that's a lie. We know now because I touched like all the food in this event and it didn't do anything.
That got us thinking. If your hands are indeed enchanted, what if you cooked an entire meal with those magic hands of yours?
The wording is so weird.
What the?
Surely that would be a big help for Miss Crust.
Why are you two getting involved in this all of a sudden and making it sound incredibly questionable?
Isn't it obvious? Because it sounds like fun. And while I might not be able to personally taste what you make, I'm still curious about this so-called unique flavor of yours.
Oh boy.
Watching Crust's research up close could also help us come up with ways to improve the menu at the cafe.
So, where are you right now? We prepared all the ingredients and the recipe. course she's excited.
Come on over to the kitchen.
Oh,
She wants to lick.
she wants to lick so bad. I'm sorry, I'm a little busy right now. Very convincingly. Oh no, Eli?
Really?
Oh, my favorite song in the soundtrack. I love this one so much.
Darn, you're busy.
The event that this song was from was one of the best ones in the game. It made me cry harder than I think any story ever made me cry in like anything.
Oh my god.
It was about an abandoned cat, okay?
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Yep.
We already prepared everything. What should we do?
I'll be right over. We'll have to make this quick. Yeah, that one actually had really good writing. It was really beautiful. Woohoo! Of course! Be careful on your way here. We'll be waiting. I think that's it. It's gotta be. It's gotta be it. Oh my god, it's not it. I guess we have the results of my cooking.
Oh god.
The Maid Cafe is open today, right?
That's right.
Yay! How much longer until school ends? Tia?
Just one more class.
It's never a just though. The last class of the day is always like the worst one that feels like 10 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Where are you, Brady?
I'm already at the Maid Cafe.
Wow, that was quick. Are you ready, Mr. Gourmand? Huh? Where are we going? What's happening? Did nobody contact you?
We all decided to meet up at the Maid Cafe today. We're going to sample the new dessert that Crust and Aid made
Cute.
before they officially launch it.
And I was a part of this? Yes, you were. I'm always just dragged around by everybody.
I'm so excited. It's gonna be so delicious.
Remember to be there on time, everyone! And be sure to arrive on an empty stomach! Since when did you four become so close? Anyone who cooks with their heart is bound to get along!
I agree.
So I mean, it depends. If they have very different opinions on cooking, maybe not!
Mm-hmm.
Those who are in pursuit of new flavors also get along well. And anyone who enjoys sweets. Can't be all that bad.
Huh. Well, it's nice to see you all getting along. I'll send some messages in here. And we can all meet up for a meal from time to time. Sounds good.
Oh boy. My class is starting.
Rip Tia.
I'll message you guys when it's finished. Okay.
Study hard.
You bet.
What is this song?
I know, it's so
It's
intense.
the study
Her
time
battle
song.
music.
Yeah, the struggle of the classroom. Wait a second, her class might actually be like traumatizing combat simulations, so it's very possible that it actually
Oh. Great.
Yay! In the meantime, let's all take a moment to relax. We'll regroup once Tia contacts us.
Okay.
See you all later. Yeah, it's a theme from a Chuni character in the game.
Mm.
See you all later. Looks like I found some fellow foodies. Even if it's awfully dessert-centric. In the meantime, I'll eagerly wait for Tia's class to end. I really don't think there's one
Let's
after that.
go.
That's gotta be it. The class. Yeah, that one was it. Okay. Phew! We survived. We survived the filler event.
did it!
Thank you again for joining so much. I do have one quick announcement that I wanted to shout out real quick, and then if you have anything that you want to shout out as well, feel free. I've been working really, really hard on a Sound Horizon musical that's going to be a week from today. I don't know if anyone knows the album Elysian. It was one of their first albums, but I did an entire VTuber. Oh my god, there's a raid right now. I'm so sorry. We're like just wrapping up. But thank you very Clara for the raid. I do appreciate it. I'll give you a shout out real quick. And then I'll keep doing my announcement. I will probably play co-op with chat really quick after the call, but I wanted to shout this out first. I'm gonna be doing a group cover. It's basically 1 hour of I made every MV and I did all the mixing for the 11 songs.
Whoa. My god.
Yeah. And the guests are going to be Roka Ororian, Noriboshi Ariel, Yunami, Enva, Bajiru, me, Kogane Ritsu, Hiragiyu, Hiyori Kami, Kuneji Oli, Umi Kyoku, and Lane Blanc. And it would mean a lot to me if you guys check it out because it's been in the works for 2 years. So
Oh my god.
The waiting room's up. I'll raid into it at the end of this. So actually, I'll raid into the NIKKE anniversary. You can find it on your own. Never mind. But do you have anything coming up that you want to shout out as well on your end?
I got nothing. That's about it from me.
Except a channel that some of you guys might not have subscribed to yet. And you should probably go subscribe to.
Oh my god. It does exist. It's true.
Yeah. Whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, I have it pinned in chat. So please make sure to go follow Clara as well if you enjoy the collab, yeah? Wait, you have a repo collab coming out apparently? And coffee?
Oh yeah. What? Just buy the phase coffee, you know.
Buy the coffee!
Get your coffee now. There's a lot of merch if you want to bundle it.
Yeah.
This is a good time.
Free
There's like
shipping and
3
coffee.
different things I'm in right now.
Nice!
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I could use some of the coffee right now, waiting for the anniversary.
Oh my god, real. I would give you mine. I can't drink coffee. I'm waiting for fish to make freaking tea.
I have to be careful with coffee. I don't handle caffeine well. Like, my body doesn't process it. So instead of making me energetic, it makes me drunk.
Oh, for me it just gives me a panic attack.
Oh god, it's kind of like 50-50 actually for me. I either like start crying and shaking, or I get way too much excitement and I don't have a filter anymore.
So just like alcohol.
Yeah, it's 50-50. But the panic ending is like when I say I lose the caffeine roulette. That's what I mean. It's just not good.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, thank you so much for coming by. I'm sorry that this one ended up being even more weird. I was hoping it'd be like the redemption arc so you could enjoy it a bit more. Alas.
Well, you know, it was cute.
It was cute at least. You got in some practice for when you eventually, get that hentai role. You'll be like, I have all this experience,
yes.
hours of voice acting.
Hell yeah.
Let's
oh
go.
My god, come on. Someone on Newgrounds has to scout me.
You heard it here. Somebody, if you're watching, if you have a Newgrounds account.
You Newgrounds animators, come on.
There's gotta be
I know
at
you
least
want
one
it.
of you here, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming by. I hope your repo collab goes fun, and thank you for joining. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, sometime we'll have to do an event or like another thing that's not boring to make up for this one.
It's kind of hard when you can't know what it is beforehand, you know?
When I pull Brady, the spicy scene, I'll let you know. I still haven't pulled.
Oh, let's freaking go!
Someday.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
I will go and do co-op with everyone else, so I will see you later. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay. I will run co-op while I still have you guys here. Yeah, part 1 of the event, it was a little better, but I found it really it was building up to something that never happened. No, I didn't make the Clara Doro. It's always in the description. They're always made by Kara Destare. She's really lovely and makes all my Doros for me, so please go check her out. I'm going to do my co-op. I have 2 remaining. One of mine I was too close to dailies. I missed reset. So if any of you guys play on NA and you want to join for a round of co-op, I'm gonna do 2. And then I'll probably raid my anniversary waiting room, try to get some food down in the meantime, and take a little bit of a break. Let's create a party. Okay. It's TL! PNGK! 1 kill! And while you're waiting for co-op to start, you guys should go and follow Clara if you haven't already. Wow! If we don't have enough people, I will just play with randos. So we'll give it a minute and see. Oh, I'm gonna die a little bit. We got 1! We got Isaac! Yeah. And we got TCLE! Nice! Need a minute to load up. Don't worry, we'll wait until it's hopefully full. If it's like 10 minutes and no one joins, then I'll probably... Oh god, shit, hold on. Okay, yeah, we're gonna speed run. I'm still good if we try to last for the full timing, but after co-op, I'm gonna end. I do need that break. I tried holding down some food for stream, but it didn't go so well. I'm sorry that it was a sick day for me. I need more meds. I'm dying. I mean, it makes sense. I think they're wearing off about now. It's been around that long. I'm dying. Ugh. I'm about to puke up that tiny bit of eggplant. Maybe instead of trying to get more food down, maybe I'll nap. That might go down. That might go a bit better. It'll launch. Still gotta do yours too. There's one more spot. It's gonna be whoever grabs it first. I'm proud I made at least one person's ears bleed with crust. I was like, I want to make her as high-pitched as I can because it's funny. I saw at least one person complain. I'm always having food issue. My usual food issue is that I can never be satiated. I'm always hungry. But right now, I'm still hungry, but I can't eat, so it's kind of sucky. Now I have hiccups. Wow. Don't I use them? I think I'll use... Maybe... I don't use Aiden. Although you just turn the event. I'll use, yeah. And then I can use Dala for the other one. I didn't know the game has co-op. It does have co-op, yeah. The co-op is like really quick and easy though. It's not anything super complicated. Or it's nice to just clear it, because you get some bonuses if you clear it enough and stuff. I'm excited for the anniversary live stream. I never got to watch one before. I'm sad that it's not a day I can give you guys my full energy, just where I'm feeling so like death. I would have really liked it to be a day that I could give you guys my full energy, but I think I'll still enjoy it. I am gonna ask you guys to be a bit patient with me. I'll take super chats at the end as well. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I might not remember some stuff from the game, or I might struggle a bit. You see, nausea is not very fun, right? So, to get through the stream, I'm going to be blunt, I'm going to be extremely medicated. And I might not quite process everything. The same thing applied to this stream. So it might not have actually been that bad of an event. I could just be so far gone that it was like not interesting to me. Well, I don't know. They called it a rat voice. I know, I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I think they mean kind of like the stereotypical like cute little mouse kind of voice, making it as high and squeaky as you can. Which is quite literally what I was doing. It's a type of voice that a lot of people either love or hate. Usually, I feel like I would want to try to make it sound a little cuter, but because I'm really tired, and not feeling great, I didn't think I'd have the stamina to make it a little softer, because that's harder on your voice, right? So I just did what I thought I could possibly sustain until the end. Which wasn't quite where I wanted the voice to be, but it worked. I tend to find there's one specific thing with those type of voices that makes them work or not for me, but it's hard to put into words right now. There's like a difference when it's kind of high, but there's this also kind of cute tone to it a little bit. And then there's when it's like this and they sound perfectly normal, but it's just really high. One of them is a little more tolerable to me, but I can't fully give the example right now where I'm kind of worn out. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. Like really high voices, if they're like soft and rounded out a little bit, it can sound okay. But if you're just making it sound like a squeaker, no. Oh my god, Suin in chat, no way! Let me see. Let's see. You can kind of hear the difference. I wish I was feeling a bit better so I could give you like the full distinction. But, yeah. You're grateful that Olivier didn't fall into that category? I hate that. I found it worked for Crust because of her type of character. I thought that type of like high cutesy voice would probably work for Crust. But I don't think it would work for Leviathan. Leviathan needs a well-rounded, like natural sounding voice for a character. Because Crust is kind of almost like in a way a gag character equivalent. Whereas Leviathan is a very serious role in the story, and something like that would be really grating and annoying for the full length of the story. Suin is another good example of a really high voice done well. I love Suin's voice. One of the best in the game, easily.
Pitch perfect performance.
Did we solve while Siren sounded up? I think the audio was sped up. Like, even Siren... Wait, Siren's probably a good example. This isn't what Siren sounds like. I don't know how to do Siren. But Siren kind of has a really high voice, but it also has that edge of softness, which makes it sound kind of real. Whereas if you don't have the softness, it just sounds like this and it's really bad! I don't know what it is. Maybe it like lessens the harshness of the pitch. I don't know. Like Siren's voice is one of the highest in the game easily, but it works. Also, one spot opened up with FYNNYMRV. Siren is very timid and like sing-songy. It's very melodic. It's very pretty. It sounds ephemeral, almost like it literally sounds like a fairy tale character that sounds too mystical to be real. It's a very good fit, and I like it. I don't think there are any examples. One character that I think deserves the annoying brat high voice is Ray. If Ray had more of a "Hi everyone, how are you doing?" like screaming at you, I think it's hilarious. If you read Ray's Bond story, she's not supposed to be cute. Ray is annoying. So that would work well for her. Yeah, Lumen's Ray was great. Lumen's another person that can do high voices really well without them sounding annoying. It's a rare skill. Not everyone can pull it off. Okay. They give Anna voice a pseudo Nissan. You mean for Ray? I genuinely could never figure out why. It's the same voice actor as Quincy, who I really enjoy, but not as Ray. I just never understood the casting choice. Maybe Dala, because I don't use her very much, but she's good. Well, you don't understand about Mudfish? Why they make Ava Chipmunk? I think the entire thing was sped up by accident, because every voice actor sounded off in that event until you get used to it. Like, quite literally, everyone sounded kind of wrong. So I think it was definitely a glitch or some sort of similar issue. Luminous described herself as a chipmunk. Fair. One that sounds good, though. I feel like we don't have a burst. One! What the fuck? I guess we're not gonna burst ever then. Okay. That's fine. It's just co-op. No one cares. I have a feeling. I don't know. I feel like that might have been an accident. You're about no, it's hilarious. I think it's really funny. I just couldn't figure out if it was on purpose or not. It sounds like it's an accident, though. It's still funny. I think it would have been extra funny if it was on purpose, just trolling. Thought 2 was missing. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Listen, I didn't even do more than 1 co-op yesterday. I'm already doing better than that.
Wait till I get my reloading. Snipers incoming. Cover me.
I wonder if Ray will ever get like a story section with full voice acting, just so we can see like what the voice actor is capable of. One of your favorite EN voices in games gotta be Moran. Yes! I love Moran's voice so much. It's really different than like any of the other voices in the game. It's really nice. It's very low and husky, and I think it suits her a lot. I really like it.
Wait till I get my reloading done.
I like how chill Moran sounds as well. She sounds so chill and like relaxed, and then with her bursts, she sounds really intense. It covers those two sides of her really nicely. Moran's voice is why you wanted her out of NPC jail.
Cover me.
Who do you guys want out of NPC jail most now? I feel like for most people it's Kay. I got Rouge, so I'm satisfied, but I'm curious who else people want out of jail. Papillon, true. I like Papillon. Wouldn't it be crazy if the anniversary stream gives us a timeline for like one of our current NPC jail wipes? We'll have to wait and see. Hammering and Drilly I would really like. Yeah. They're both really good characters. Black Archranger, I think, actually. I keep forgetting that that's a potentially playable character. That's definitely one of my top ones. I want to put her on a team with Drake and Laplace because I think it would be really funny. I'm about to die. Liverin can stay in jail. Yeah. Liverin can stay in jail. We don't want her.
Snipers incoming. Wait till I get my reloading.
There were a few people not in the NPC pool, including New Mihara, Siren, and Kay. New Mihara wouldn't be an NPC, right? Because Mihara is a playable character, so that makes sense. Siren also makes sense because a lot of people think she's gonna probably be the anniversary unit. Hopefully we'll get clarification in a couple hours. Kay not being there, I'm hoping is a good sign though. What if Papillon was 6-0? I don't think so, because Papillon has been too absent. While a lot of stuff was going on, it wouldn't make sense to me for it to be Papillon. Part of me still wants it to be Mustang, like some sort of sick, dark underside to Mustang that none of us know about. I think that would be a fun plot twist.
Comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
Okay. That's it for me. I'm short a co-op. Yeah, Liverin pulling... Leviathan pulling a Liverin did make me really sad. And the worst part is she regrets it, which really hurt. I should have done my co-op while waiting in the other stream. Well, anyway, it's done now. And now that we have this lobby, I'm finally freed from having a break screen with Bready lobby and traumatizing anyone who comes on stream. Yay! Let's see. Okay. Yeah, 114 million is not bad considering we couldn't burst. I'll take it. Let me see. I am going to wrap up for now, but I'm gonna raid the waiting stream because in 2 hours I'm gonna be starting my waiting room for the anniversary. We're starting a bit early because I thought we could do dailies and chat a little while. It's just kind of better that way for a lot of reasons. And then probably right before it starts, I'll run to the washroom like 10 minutes before to make sure I don't need to during this stream. Yeah. I'm excited to be able to do the anniversary stream for the first time. Yeah! I'm staying up all night for it. Because I'm not able to wake up that easily. So I figured I might as well just not sleep. Let's go! I didn't expect to be sick today, which is making this especially difficult because I am running on 0 food. I'm gonna have to see if I can manage. Because my energy is really, really low without any proper food to eat. So I'll see what I can do. Anyway. We'll be there soon. Let me adjust while I remember. Because I am not remembering shit today. Oh yeah, I should check that real quick. I don't think there's anything though. Typo. I do have enough to possibly buy a costume gacha. I have some funds that you guys got me a while back, and I've saved them and for the anniversary. So we'll see if there's anything good that we can grab. Let's see. I will set up the raids. I will see you guys. I'll see you guys in a few hours. And then I'm taking Easter weekend off. I'm gonna make sure I'm better for Monday. I have my concert next week. I can't afford to be sick right now. If you're new to the stream and you enjoyed it, please consider following or subscribing. I really appreciate it. And if you're on the YouTube side, if you want to like the stream as well and potentially come back and comment on the VOD, it does mean a lot to me as well. And if you enjoyed the voice acting, please go follow Clara, who took the time to voice act, even though the event was kind of shit. Also, if you're new and you enjoyed it in general, I do this for every unvoiced event, so keep an eye out for future ones. I always love to have people join for them as well, so we'll see who I get whenever there's another unvoiced event. I will, end stream for now. Okay. I'm like dying. Okay, bye! Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh wait, no, the super chats! I didn't do the super chats. Hold on. I knew I was forgetting something and I was trying to remember what I was forgetting. Thank you, Outdance, for upgrading to Pimploy. Thank you. C14, thank you for the 8 months on Twitch. I appreciate the 8 months of Prime. And Chippity Crockett, thank you for the 2 supers in a row. Oh no, not being licked by a hot monomaniac forever. I guess that's the dream. Commander, may I use your skin flakes for seasoning? Ew! That's like, it just reminds me of like dandruff or something for seasoning. That's nasty. Thank you, Body Bummer, for the gift. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And David, thank you for the super. Here, Pam, hope you're well. Thanks for the stream. I'll be well, hopefully, in the future. Well, you're welcome for the stream. And as well, for the bunch of $1 supers, thank you so much, Horace, and Zora, and Chibbity Crockett, Anima, and Blank. What happened to have a bunch of those in a row? That's crazy. I appreciate it. That's crazy. And Chibbity Crockett, thank you for 2 more supers. Man, holy. Pam Clara, all French collab stream when? Oh god. I mean, I wouldn't say no if I was invited, but I'm too intimidated to set up a French collab. Spit in my food, Commander? She would ask that. She would quite literally ask that. Yuki Nagata 60, thank you for the super. Got my PS5 touchpad sticker as a freebie from my Playasia order. Very cute. I'm glad you enjoy it. Mais maintenant je lis les super chats, donc je ne peux pas parler français au moment. C'est parce que les personnes qui ont abonné les super chats ne comprennent pas. Oui. Et après, je continue les super chats. Okay, now I can continue. I didn't want to read the super chats in another language. Felt kind of wrong. Okay, let's see. I actually don't have my touchpad sticker. I don't have one. How is it? I need to grab one eventually. I'm glad it's cute. Also, Horace, thank you so much for the gifted. I really appreciate it. Sorry that I almost forgot those, guys. Oh my god. It's traditional to send them to represent the flushing water during bathroom breaks. Yeah. It used to be sending like wave emojis at one point too. Oh god. I'm going. Ugh. I need to figure out why that always leaves me at a different angle than before I spun, because that breaks everything. I'm gonna go and try to stomach some food. Okay, bye. Sorry that I almost forgot super chats, guys. I didn't forget though, that's what matters. Okay. Okay. Let's raid someone else on Twitch, and then we'll raid my waiting room on YouTube. Hold on. Okay, anyone doing NIKKE? Oh, multiple people are doing NIKKE. We'll raid, wait. This is hot sauce. This is not NIKKE. The Twitch message is a lie. Okay, hold on. Oh god, I'm gonna barf. I hope I can hold down some food. I'm gonna barf so bad. Let's see. Okay, Ange is here. That's good. She's doing some chatting before the anniversary. I'm gonna send you guys to Ange on Twitch, who has a waiting room currently doing some chatting until the anniversary. I'm sorry, I don't have the stamina. I figured an hour early is probably the best I can do. I'm gonna send you guys over on the Twitch side if you want to go hang out with Ange while waiting. Make sure to go read the rules so you don't say anything in chat that would be weird or against TOS. And then I'll raid my own waiting room on the YouTube side. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let me set up the raid on the YouTube side to my waiting room. Let's see. Let's see on the YouTube side. Hold on. Let me get my waiting room read. Alright. Anniversary waiting room is a go! I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Oh, let me quadruple check that I set it up properly. Okay.